I guess, well, same way you don't think about offering drink, I don't think about offering tip. I feel if you work in other type of establishments where you don't dictate how much you get paid, then I can tip you because somebody else pays you and maybe it's like, oh, you've gone above and beyond. Whereas in this case, you've decided how much money I'm going to give you.
So the one out that comes to my house, they have a boss. And he sends them to, like when they was asking for the prices, he's calling his boss. And he's doing
fair enough.
Right, so then, because there was one time me and him had a miscommunication. This was like we shouldn't talk too much because we had a miscommunication. Yeah, I asked him to do something. Yeah, and I said, "How much does it cost?" Yeah, how much in total at the end do I need to give you?
What language did he speak?
Polish. Eastern European, Polish, something, man.
Translate.
But those two figures were the total.
Said schnip.
What have you done? What? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents and other small insects, welcome to the ESN podcast.
Why do you use the carriage one? I don't know what's better.
This one.
This one's better, man.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
It's
cats and
summertime.
dogs, rodents and other small insects.
19 degrees.
Yes.
Summertime.
Yes. Prez was doing his freestyling all over the holiday.
Was he?
Yeah. That's going to be holiday talking.
Yeah, I want to hear. Because I ain't heard from you, man, about the holiday still. Swift called me. I mean, messaged me today. I should have asked him. I didn't even ask him. He asked me how my one was. I didn't even ask him how his was.
Ooh.
Yeah, because we were talking about barbecues.
The boys are back in town. I might as well let it get to the words on this one. Or does it get to after the break?
This
man has birthday garments.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know who they are. I don't know who they really are.
Tell them. How's Sanji?
Yes.
I feel like you should have taught me how to skate by now, you know. But I don't think man should teach next man how to skate still.
You don't know how to skate?
I don't know how to roller skate.
But you used to roller skate before. Roller skating is one of the... Yes, you have, because I got a picture of you on the floor on roller skates.
Have you?
Yeah.
When?
When is it London Bridge or where's that place that people skate?
Bagley's?
Something like that.
Oh, Vauxhall that time.
So yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I've definitely been ice skating many times.
I swear it was somebody from ESN did
But
the thing.
roller skating, I can't remember ever going. And if I did, I do not know how to
You
roller
were
skate.
there on the floor.
Well, that forever indicates that I do not know how to
This
roller
is
skate.
why I take the pictures, because if it wasn't for that, I don't remember anything else from the event.
If you find the pictures, send them.
I'll look at them.
Send them in. Because I can't remember. I know that he knows how to roller skate properly, and I do not know how to roller skate properly at all. Like I can maybe stand up. I don't know how to go forward or stop.
I think roller skating, I don't know about inline skating, but roller skating is something that is actually quite relatively easy to, and ice skating, easy to pick up. It's not easy, I don't think it's easy to master, but just to do it, it's like, yeah, you'll drop a couple of times, but if you're there for a couple of hours, you'll actually be able to do it.
You have to have good ankles to be there for a couple of hours, bro.
Yeah, you gotta have good ankles.
Well, fair enough.
And decent knees.
But I can...
Hands on your knees.
Because I was surprised. I was just not even thinking I'm gonna drop, and then I was like, oh,
When did you go roller skate?
it would at the same time, maybe a time or two after. It wouldn't be more than I would have fingers left over from one hand,
Interesting.
but I can do it. So
Maybe we should need to go roller skating with our ladies or something like that. Even though me and my wife always mash up.
my wife didn't roller skate when she come out with you, man, did she?
I think she did.
I don't even know if Ghanaians are allowed to roller skate.
Wow. I can't remember. I want to say that she did, but maybe it might have been one round, maybe two. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if the roller skating rink can take the head drop.
No, Leah.
Wow.
Shout out to the one Ghanaians. I've been chatting to some Ghanaians, or one Ghanaian in particular, recently for the past couple of days, talking about this South Africa thing, but that's another thing we can get to later on in the podcast.
Have you seen any of that on yours? You don't do socials anymore.
I don't do socials anymore,
Okay,
so I
haven't
don't
seen any
see
of that,
them.
man.
Everywhere it's on my socials, bruv. They got loopy outside in South Africa, you know.
That's because the algorithm knows what you like.
I don't like the South African beatings.
You like-
it's
but-
Ghanaians don't beating, so maybe that's why you showed me.
The algorithm shows you what you don't like because it knows that that's what people like looking at.
Click.
People don't like peace.
People that I don't like.
They like beef always.
So there's bare beef to talk about today. I've
Alright
got
then.
plenty of beef to talk about today. But one thing I do actually want to discuss quickly, very
After I
quickly.
do the intro,
Oh, is that how we're doing it this weekend?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents and other small insects, welcome to the ESN podcast.
because I'm back.
I've ridiculed
I'm back, bitches.
everyone on the roster.
Did you mess me?
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart,
Did you mess me?
take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. Get down. He wants.
Paid the cost to be the boss. You can't handle the truth.
And he's back.
A big Wahala on Insta, a big Wahala on Twitter.
And he's back.
Can't even let me finish.
Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie.
I didn't even do my
Empress
intros.
Menen Mama.
A Gaza always say forever, I land to the foundation. Boom, bam, bam.
And he's always in our hearts. Go on then, Wahala.
Yeah, I was gonna-
the last one's coming soon, so
Yeah, I was
you'll
just
get
saying,
the last intro.
today I was randomly on YouTube I forgot what I was looking for. And something came up on only, like I said, era where people would be like, oh, there's a Japanese woman that decided that she was going to do a whole YouTube video of what they say is Street Fighter 2.
Oh. Oh, that sounds quite delightful.
Yeah, so she explains like even the background like signs and everything.
Yeah.
What they mean and all that stuff. So what they're saying when they're doing the special moves.
Send
Yeah.
that to the man.
Yeah, send that to the man.
What's
So
wrong with you?
I want to see that.
The Street Fighter aficionados and all of that stuff.
I'm going to do a confirmation of racism now, yeah? Anytime, and I mean absolutely anytime, I hear the term Japan, in my head is
Japan.
Japan.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that.
Why you knocking on the door like the goddamn police?
We're recording, bro. So nobody can hear you. So just,
But anyway, so yeah, so I'll send it to the man then, but I just thought that was such a nostalgic thing.
you need to put it in the main group as
If
well,
I can find it,
because
yeah.
everybody's a Street Fighter.
Yeah, I can find it.
You know they got Street Fighter in the shop over there.
No,
Yeah, in the barbs.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well,
They got a cabin in it.
it's just got it in his yard, innit? He's got
Yeah.
it there, boy. People just have it. I should really have one in mind somewhere.
to battle you, mans.
Yeah, battery going on.
I've got an emulator on the thingy, Bob, on a MacBook.
Yeah, I got the new ones on my Xbox or whatever.
I should do. You know what? Because I was just
What you want to do for your birthday?
go on.
no. I want to play because I have no game systems at home.
Yeah.
And I want to play games with the kids on the TV,
Yeah.
just for entertainment. And I was like, what am I going to do? Because I'm not spending all stupid money on
No, don't
on
do
these,
that.
on these things. But I just realised if I can do something like that
Yeah,
for the
emulate.
laptop and then buy a couple of pads.
Yeah, that's it.
Because I've never PC gamed.
Yeah.
So I don't know anything about PC gaming.
Yeah.
And because I haven't even had an Xbox, I have even got like PC gaming adjacent.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, yeah.
Yeah, if you got a decent PC, then that's the only thing you have to watch. For emulators, no, you don't need it.
And for emulators, it's fine. Like you could, whatever machine you've got, you can use an emulator.
If you had known, I would have gave you my. Well, I gave it to my brother-in-law, to be honest. So I would have maybe gave you because they asked for it. So But at the PS4, could I give you? You could have used that for whatever. I still reckon you should. If you've got kids that your age, I think they should get a Switch at least, bro.
Why?
Because it's got new stuff in it. It's not just for you, is it? It's not just your old.
I am not
Street Fighter, this thing. Be the dad that you wanted your dad to be. Damn it, get him the console.
I had the game system.
Exactly. Be that.
It's the other stuff. Listen, like this week, I've been doing up the boys' room, so I'm quite pleased with myself. Because his room is the box room. So it's quite small. Obviously, he's only 4, but
I thought it was 3.
No, he turned 4 recently. So we're doing the. What are we doing? Are you ready to do your intro?
Yeah, all right.
Wait for the wolf.
Don't even look at your phone, man.
You sending the wolf? You feel better,
Because
motherfucker?
we're moving fast.
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
I didn't even let these mans talk.
Yeah, he didn't even allow us to breathe, bro.
Yeah, so just say hello and I'll carry on. You can, if you want to get to that. Man's in Frozen.
Because you asked me if I got my intro.
Yeah, his intro includes a whole African proverb.
He said yes. He didn't say no. I'm not ready.
No, but I am ready.
He hasn't got
The minute you took out your phone, bruv, you're not ready.
No, I need to get the actual thing.
Welcome back to the podcast of old.
So what does that mean then?
It means I'm ready.
Last week he had a very quiet and calm podcast with 2 people that respected each other's
If
privacy.
I need to get something, that means I'm not ready.
You see what I'm saying?
Or am I wrong?
You asked him, if he was ready to do his intro.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean, for me personally, when you ask me that question, I'm not saying that I have everything ready. It means, are you ready to are you ready
to go?
Yeah, to go.
Because I still need to plug this in. Does that now mean that I'm not ready because it's not plugged in?
Yes.
Yeah. For me, it does.
It does mean that. But
so why are you asking me then? If you know that
I didn't know you were going to do that. That's my point.
But he does that all the time.
Yeah, I just didn't know. I don't assume. I don't assume. That's why I ask you. You can tell me. No, I need to do this. I don't have to assume. I can ask you with my mouth.
Guess who's
it's
back?
Fine.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back?
Bitches, I'm back.
Guess who's black?
Guess who's
black again?
Okay then.
Guess who's black?
Right, then.
Guess who's black? Guess
Wait for the wolf who should be coming directly. You sending the wolf? You feel better, motherfucker? Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
I'm with the wolf.
What's going on? He's presenting me because he thinks I'm not ready, but I'm ready. It's okay. But I feel sick though.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I feel sick. Yeah, I feel sick, man. Walking around a whole bunch of Arsenal fans happy.
Oh, we're happy, bro. Don't worry about us, bro.
We're thinking you had some biological problem.
Bro, that is a biological
problem.
We're not happy, bro.
We're not happy.
Happy Arsenal fans.
No. Who was peaking last week? Everybody.
Him mostly.
Oh,
no, it's not everybody because there's only 2 people.
Yeah, well, it was you mostly. But
that's why.
Everybody.
Sorry,
what's going on, man? Good to see you guys back, man. Yeah, enjoy your time away.
Yeah.
Play your thing because he wants to go quick.
For real. Yoruba proverb. I do this for those that want to understand the culture, and also for those that are part of culture, large up mummy and daddy. Because I know that they like this. So, boom, have a listen to this.
What does that proverb mean? It sounds a bit difficult, but it is very, very simple, as we are going to find out after this breakdown. So let us start with ikon. Ikon is another Yoruba word for igba, the garden egg. And when you eat ikon, it makes a sound. It must make that sound. That is a sound that is described as pon in that proverb. Enoni ikon, Latin pon. When you eat the ikon fruit, the pon sound comes out from your own mouth. The onikon in that proverb is the person eating the ikon, and it is from his mouth that the sound of eating garden egg will come out. I can't be eating garden egg and you are hearing the sound of the chewing of the garden egg from another person's mouth. And that is why we use that proverb to mean that it is the person that a matter concerns that we should hear the matter from. Eni oroba kon, Latin or no. That is why she also says, so in a situation where 2 persons are presenting a matter before you and the other person is talking whom the matter doesn't concern, then you say that why doesn't the person that the matter concerns speak for himself? That is the meaning of that.
Like it is for me last week or the week before last.
That is for Wahala.
But did he not speak for my behalf the other day?
And I was listening to it, and I was for somebody else.
And I was not happy.
And for what was it? I said sorry.
You were saying that I would leave my wife or something like this or some birthday. Like,
So, okay. My apologies for being wrong.
Anyway, I was just waiting for my wife to listen to it so she could come and tell me for something I haven't even said. But we'll see anyway.
Are you done?
Yeah, you can catch me on Instagram on AK Mr. Wolf, on Twitter on AK _ Mr. Wolf or Scan on. That is find this gentleman on Instagram, Washere, WAA _ SERE. Come and enjoy. Come and enjoy. Come and play.
The date is Saturday the 25th of April. The time is 21:34 and 36 seconds. We are in One Stop Dreadlock Studios in North London. The quad is here. The squadron is here. And the fifth in our arts. We're all here. Thank you very much. Blessings and all of that good stuff.
And this is episode 561.
In your blood. Clap, clap, clap.
Last week we represented Arsenal still. It was the double from the quad.
Interested. I don't even know your joke that you're making there.
Of course you do.
Interested that you mentioned egg. I've been eating so much egg for the past.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I feel sorry for this woman that called my wife boy.
Because now you're gonna be eating a lot of egg.
No, I've just been passing serious.
Wind.
Bro.
Hey, you've been gastrous.
But what is that? What does egg make you pass in?
Yeah. I thought it stinks as well.
Yeah.
Are you boiled, scrambled?
I don't eat any other type of egg but boiled eggs. Every other type of egg makes me throw up.
Ah, for real.
So you are really a Ghanaian at heart.
In our art.
It's like it's weird. I like things just fast. That type of egg is fast rather than the other type of egg where it's more slippery.
I can't remember.
Like
Yeah, but
bananas.
you can do it well done, bro.
What do you mean fast? I don't understand.
I can eat it quickly.
Oh, okay.
I'll see. You can just stick it in your mouth, innit?
One time.
And keep it moving. I'm not a boiled egg guy. I don't like it.
I'm not a fan.
Do you eat egg?
Sometimes. No.
I didn't know whether or not you was an egg eater or not. So you eat the uterus, but you won't eat the
It's only the yolk, right?
It's crazy.
Are you even
Uterus,
allowed to?
you know.
whatever it is, the fetus. Sorry,
uterus.
You eat the fetus, sorry, but you won't eat the outcome of fetus.
It's in stuff, isn't it?
What was the point I was trying to make before?
Who knows?
You're trying to tell your brother about himself.
Oh
no! I was before I relinquished the mic so that you could do your intro.
You was talking about your son's room.
Yeah,
and
I can't remember.
He was 4 years old.
Yeah, it's 4 years old. It's the box room, and you decorated it.
Decorating it, yeah.
Yeah, but there was a reason.
Proud of yourself about something.
No, there was a reason I was saying it, because just talking about the room is not the biggest deal. There was something we were discussing before, which made me think of that.
Well, we spoke about street fight first, and then you spoke about having computer games in the room. I mean, in the house.
Okay. You were saying that give the kids stuff we didn't have.
Yeah.
And I was basically I'm doing up his room in terms of making it. I'm personalizing it
to him.
So we're gonna paint Spider-Man on the walls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paint Spider-Man.
Yeah. I've put all this stuff.
Stencils and stuff. Have you got them?
Yeah.
Up there?
Well, not yet. I'm going to get it because yes, or I'll do it freehand. We'll see.
Yeah.
How long is his infatuation with Spider-Man gonna last though? That he's gonna put in his room?
I don't know.
Can't you just put a poster?
But just today, when he's like, Spider-Man's my favorite, no, because we have to paint over it. Innit? Now, once you start doing stuff yourself, you realize this is not a big deal. Like drilling, like, you know, Daddy like can't drill holes in the walls. Now I realize I just cover over it. Innit?
That man did not want to drill not one hole in that wall, boy.
I don't know what happened. I think that generation was like that, but I do believe it might be something to do with tenancy agreements.
Maybe
them old school tenancy agreements. You weren't allowed to bore holes in the wall.
Potentially. Council straight massive.
Yeah.
But no, it's like we had a leak in the ceiling. Sorry, the roof. It was going through the flashing, or is that what flashing?
Yeah.
And then it put a hole in my daughter's ceiling. So they've sorted out the roof now, and so the hole's still there. And I'll just sort it out myself in a couple of weeks. Now you won't even know there was a hole there.
Well,
so that's a big hole. Let alone just a hole just a tiny little drill hole.
Have you sorted it out already? Or you going to sort it? Okay.
Are you certain that there's the problem with this? Well, maybe not in England so much, but recently is that when you start sorting out roof stuff and it's not raining heavily, how do you 100% know that it's sorted? Did they just like put water in it?
Yeah, he did it. I don't know actually, but we trust this dude. Like we went through bare people. This dude is the friend of the next door neighbor.
Okay.
And even when he came to, this dude was having a quadruple bypass for his heart, and he still came the day before, like he was gonna have his operation, or 2 days, and then they ended up postponing it. But because we had so many people come, first we went through insurance because it was rain damage, blah blah blah. The insurance said no, we're not covering it. But the insurance person, when the insurance person came, because we've got a dormer, so we've got a flat roof, and when we first came, we got them to do the relay the whatever.
The dormer,
And the person that came from the insurance, like, we can't cover it. He explained what the issue was. He had this big 360 camera that he, on a 100-foot pole that he stuck up there, and blah 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 blah. And he basically said, this was done wrong, this was done wrong, this was. But he's like, the bit that this person has done, he's like, wow, that bit's fantastic. The bit that, and because when my wife has a workman that she trusts and likes, she will move hell and earth to get that person to come back. And she was already like, because the man's long, he's very long. Yeah. So we'll wait for him, which is why we had 3 other people come give us quotes. This man was like, I'll come, but I got blah 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 blah. But that solidified it. When the insurance man comes and said, no, we can't fix it, but that bit has been done well. The bit that the person did, she's like, we ain't getting it with us. And then when he came, he's like, oh yeah, well, these people were going to charge you. You don't need to do all of that stuff. Like, and then he charged us like a third of what other people were talking between 2 and 3 grand. This man did the thing. It was like 500 and something pound.
That's the Islamic price right there.
Did you give him extra?
No, I don't give you. No. Workman, if you want extra, then ask me for the extra. Innit? I don't do that.
I was just asking.
No, because it's a valid thing. But your rinse, you're taking money out of my pocket
and whatever it is, you're still getting your profit on top of it. So the other ones were just trying to cheat you. You're just giving me your correct price.
Yeah,
but like you're not giving me a cheaper price. You're giving me the correct price. Where the others are trying to cheat.
Do you give workmen extra money?
Well, it depends. It depends entirely on the workmanship and the job and whatever.
I don't even offer them tea.
Nah, for tea, man. We have mugs just for work.
Say it like I said, why?
Listen, me and this man, when they were doing my shower, when they were putting in my shower, this man came several days because he had to do bare things, He came. I didn't know his name until the very end of the last day. In fact, I might not have known his name until my wife spoke to him and find out what his name. That's how much I didn't communicate with him. I opened the door for him. You're right, bro. Yeah. You're right. Cool. Yeah. You can't speak English. I can't speak whatever language he is. If he said that his English is very, because I don't. If you're speaking English properly, I don't want you. So this man has come and do what he's there.
You didn't offer him tea?
I didn't offer him bread, tea, or wine. This is not the Last Supper, bruv. Do you come in, fix the thing, and leave? So he came in, worked his whole day, blah blah blah. It's it's not even like I didn't want to. That's not righteous. It's just I didn't even think about it.
That's not righteous.
Man's in the kitchen there. I didn't drink my own tea. I didn't drink tea either. So it's not like we was dehydrated together, basically. So anyway, so I was working, so I was doing my work. Anyways, and then one time my wife was there, and I was at work, and I could hear because unfortunately it was actually a different person that came to do other stuff from the same company. Yeah, because then we wanted to do some electrics as well. Yeah. So then when he came, I said, "This man was excited, like he's so happy." I kind of hear from the camera, innit? What's kind of, do you want tea? She knew Andre. I was like, how does she know this man's name? I wanted to use the N-word. That's one of the time. How does she know this man's name? How dare you? And then they're giving him this, giving him that.
How dare you?
Yeah, he said, how dare you?
How dare you know this man's name? You come and work, I leave. They're there chatting, he's there having fun, he's going out, coming back, this, that, the other. I said, nah, the other guy would not. They could never communicate with each other and find out what happened in that house, because the way that she was giving him stuff and I was just not giving the other one anything, and he came bare times to the point where we was almost brethren at the time. But even though we couldn't speak to each other, we knew each other's life. Like, that was it. But I didn't offer this man nothing.
Is there a reason for that?
I just don't think about it. I don't think about offering. If you want something, you ask me for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. She was making him the good coffee. She didn't make him tea, sorry. She wasn't making him tea. She was making him coffee from the coffee machine. I said, this woman, I'm giving him good cups. Like you were saying there, he was giving him the good cups.
We have cups for workmen. If I see those workmen, if I see those cups somewhere, who was in the house?
But they won't ask you, man. They won't ask.
Listen, I want something. I ask you. I want water. I need water, please. Can I have water? Why not?
No, I don't think that workman relationship there. They wouldn't ask.
There's a protocol,
and if they did ask,
to be offered, it's polite, not to ask.
If they did ask, then you would assume that person wants to take the piss.
I would never ask English person anyway. That definitely won't.
You won't ask an English person if they want a cup of tea.
No,
because
they're the ones that expect the cup of tea, and then they want to have a cup of tea and be chatting and this, that, and that other. They're much on the long.
Some of them just want to get their job done and go. You know, you think they want any? End of the day, if it's £500 for whatever job, then whether it takes them 4 hours or 7 hours, it's the same £500. Who told you they want to be chilling there?
They might love a cup of tea in the chat, bruv.
I don't know, but it's etiquette to offer. And on top of that, would you go into a stranger's house and start asking them for food and drink?
If I needed something, yeah, I'd ask them. If I wanted water or something like that, can I have water, please?
For me, if
water, I think anyone should be able to ask anyone for water in any system.
This man, I don't ask anyone for anything.
But if I needed water, I'd ask for water. I wouldn't ask them for any flavored drink. But for water, I would ask, like, can I have...
So tea is a flavored drink.
Right,
that's what I said. I might not ask them for tea, but I would definitely ask them for water.
Bro. I'm giving them the tap water.
I'm happy with tap water.
Tap water shit,
I'm not like you people that need to have this clear line.
Tap water doo-doo,
I'm
bruv.
from the hood, bruv.
I'll tell you
Nothing
straight.
can kill me from that tap again.
When I think about it though, I don't. There shouldn't really be, because you're at work, innit? So you shouldn't really need to be asking for like refreshments and that.
Okay, then I'll leave site and leave your room for 45 minutes to go and get.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Because sometimes they just forfeit the break and have a little sandwich and a cup of tea.
They have it in their car, in their van.
Yeah. But I'm saying, I'm not saying that they shouldn't partake. I'm saying the expectation or having it from the customer is a bit weird.
It's not weird. It's that's how society runs in this country.
I might tip you before I give you tea.
Yeah, tip is fine. I don't see a problem with that.
But then, how do you tip? Like, so you say you want to tip the person that's come to do the job. How, do you have a protocol for tipping? I.e., do you think to yourself, okay, it's going to be a percentage of the job, or so then what's the tip?
If I have money spare that I'll just give you this money spare. So if I got £20, I'll give you 20 quid. I'll go buy a drink.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to understand what your protocol is.
For me, a workman tip is a drink. Something that they could go to the pub or to the off license or to wherever they partake in alcohol.
My tip is I'll recommend you to somebody else.
Yeah, I'll do that too. I feel if you're very good, I'll do that.
That's where you get.
But I don't. As I said, I'm not. It's not. I don't always have to tip you. But if I feel like you've done a really good job, a job that I expected, like I expect to pay more for this job, and maybe you're doing this job so cheap because you just can't afford to not have work, then I'll give you a tip.
I guess. Well, the same way you don't think about offering drink, I don't think about offering tip. I feel if you work in other type of establishments where you don't dictate how much you get paid, then I can tip you because somebody else pays you, and maybe it's you've gone above and beyond. Whereas in this case, you've decided how much money I'm going to give you.
So the one that comes to my house, they have a boss, and he sends them to, like, when they was asking for the prices, he's calling his boss. And doing
fair enough.
Right, so then, because there was one time me and him had a miscommunication. This was like we shouldn't talk too much because we had a miscommunication. Yeah, I asked him to do something. Yeah, and I said, "How much does it cost?" Yeah, he said it costs this much money. Right, that's what the boss told him. Then he said £100 as well for this thing. Yeah, so I said, "How much does it all cost?" And then he told me the same money that he told me a minute ago. I said, all right, cool. So at the end, I gave him that money, all right? He was looking at me funny. I'm like, why is this man looking at me funny? Go with it. You've done. I've gave you the money. Then he had to come back for something else. And then he was complaining to me. You didn't give me the money. I said, I gave you the money. I said, how much was the money? He told me this much money. Yes, and £100. I said, why do you... So I said, next time I ask you how much everything costs, tell me the full money. Don't tell me what money this man told you and then I'm supposed to give you something else on top. Because I asked you straight after, how much in total? And you told me this much in total. So this man was going to go without taking his extra £100. I was like...
But I feel, depending on who they're dealing with, I know I'll have work people who feel you don't know what you're talking about. It's £200. Whereas you know what you're talking about. It's going to be £100 for labour, £50 for this part, £50 for this part. It's like they'll even break it down.
No. He wanted to. I asked him to do something extra.
I get what you're saying because you said that he gave you both numbers.
No. This is what I said. He gave me one number, and then he gave me another number again, and then I asked him for the third time, how much in total at the end do I need to give you?
What language did he speak?
I don't know, Polish, Eastern European, Polish, something.
But those two figures were the total. It was 1 plus 1.
It was 1 plus the other. It was 1 plus the other should be the total. But he didn't give me that total. He gave me the first one.
I get you, but he did give you both figures.
No, he didn't. At one point, yes, but then when you, if somebody says to you, "How much is this?" and
you
they say,
just said he doesn't speak English well.
He speaks. He spoke enough to know how much money to give me. So when I asked him how much in total, he should know how much in total to ask. Innit?
Okay.
I'll be very concerned if he doesn't know maths because he's doing calculations for all of the angles and whatnot.
But maybe he doesn't know what to. Anyway, I don't even know. I'm fighting for this dude. At the end of the day, I heard that he got you two things.
He got the money though, same way. But as I said, he had to come back for something else. And that's the only reason why he got that money. Oh, like you were just gonna leave the money? Are you crazy?
He would have got the money. Even yesterday, I went to the mechanic. I said, MRT, I want you to MRT the car and change the oil because I can't bother to do the oil in the big car. And then I said, I'll bring the oil. And then as I'm walking out, he's like, "What? And the filters?" And I said, "Yeah, I've got all the other stuff as well." I don't know if he would have bothered asking that question if I didn't say I've got the oil to give you. Simple thing like changing the oil. Have you got the filters? I said, "Yeah, I've got the filters."
I don't understand what you're trying to say here.
Because more time, have you ever been to a mechanic and they'll ask you if you have an oil filter?
Okay. But my mechanic knows I do my things, so.
What? You're proving my point. You're proving my point. If they think you know something, then that's now we're opening up a whole different type of discussion that I have with you as to somebody who's coming in and doesn't know what they're talking about.
Okay.
So
all right. Well, as I said,
that's where the price breakdown
He gave it the wrong price anyway. So he got his money anyway. But anyway, so you're going to fill that hole in the wall. That's the way we go back to you.
Well, yeah, just to finish it, I am proud of myself that I turned an easel into a table for my son. I had to
they go upcycling.
No, I bought the easel brand new. I wanted a table that is flat when it's not being used, and then you can lift it up and use it because, like I said, the room is tiny.
Okay.
So on the side of his wardrobe now, I put an easel. But the easel only goes like 45 degrees or whatever. Not even 45 degrees. It needs to be 90 degrees. And obviously, it's usually faced one way. I've faced it the other way, drilled it into the wardrobe, had to cut out the nuggets so that it goes.
You know what easel is?
90%.
No.
The way he was looking, I had to ask him.
An easel is an artist's desk, basically.
Yeah,
so,
you know the one that they use flat where they put the paper on and they do.
It's not flat. That's the point.
What is that angle?
Yeah. So you put a piece of wood there and then you lift it up and then now you can draw with some thingy. But I need it to come all the way up there. But that's not a table.
I'm starting to.
But I'm rotating it to stick it onto a wall, and then so when it's finished, it's just flat. And then when you want to use it, you lift it up.
How long have we been doing this podcast for now?
15 and a half years.
I now know Mr. Wolf's mannerisms without stuff. Because I knew he was when he was looking, I said, "This man don't know what this easel is."
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
But I was quite proud of myself actually. But I was going to build it from scratch because I got hinges and all that stuff. That easel I was just going to use it for the piece of wood because the size of the thing was the right size for the table for it to finish from. But then once I got it home, I realized, hold on, if I do cut a couple of things, I can just do this thing once, and it worked. But you can't lean on it too heavy. That's the
It's for a child, isn't it?
But it's there. I've warned him. If you lean on it, it's gonna break.
Don't sit on it, bro.
That's like
you definitely can't do that.
It's like I don't know. I think I might have mentioned it before. There's a program called Home. It's Apple TV program, and they literally just do interior decoration and architecture for houses and stuff like that. And there's one episode where they spoke to a Japanese man who has created a system. Japan. They've created a system where he's got a very small apartment because in Japan they've got these small. He's got this very small apartment.
Pods.
But he's got like rolling. It's like rolling shelves, and he can do 147 different configurations inside of this yard, where it would be an entertainment space, whether it be kitchen, like he just moves the walls around.
Is Japan that populated that they have to have these small pods?
Apparently.
Well, what you'll find is that most places deal with population density. Even if they've got the space, they always cover a very, very small area.
This is why their population is decreasing, because where can you bang?
You joke. But even in this country, we only account for 10%. The build-up area is 10% of the overall land.
Hot Rod just come back from Japan, actually.
Who?
Hot Rod.
Oh, okay, cool. For business, or he went there for pleasure?
No, with his missus. I need to holler at him.
Yeah, women just take you places unnecessarily, but you never would have thought you man from them ends there would be going to Japan.
Because he would go to Japan.
I've got a cousin in Japan at the moment. They just recently went as well.
I need to go.
I did debate going to Japan at one point on one of my solo trips. Solo.
Well, since we're talking on holidays, unless my man or my man has something to say.
No, go through, man.
Nah, let's
What time are you here to?
Give or take, I got about an hour. So.
Right.
Yeah, because we got topics to talk about, boy.
Okay, well, you got topics. I don't really have much to talk about, to be fair. I got stuff to talk about outside the pod.
Outside the pod?
Yeah, but
what do you mean?
When the mic is off, I want to talk to my people. Then.
Oh, including him?
Really?
Definitely him.
Well, he's not going to be here, is he?
Well, I figured
Definitely
he's my boy, innit? So I'll talk to him later.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him later.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is it relating to the holiday?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
heck.
is it salacious?
Juicy. Juicy fruit.
Let it go.
You should have even brought it up here, because now all I want to know is what's going on with this thing. I don't even care about the pod anymore.
You said you got
pause.
You said you got bear cuts. Anyway.
Yeah, but let's talk about the holiday. We start with the holiday first. You go.
I was not telling you go in it.
About what holiday?
No, to be honest, I ain't got much to say.
You went? Are you allowed to say where you went?
Yeah, of course. I went to Egypt.
You spoke about it before.
Yeah, you did.
Did you go to the? Did you go to the pyramids?
All right, I will say this then. The last episode I was on, I said I was going to Egypt, and I said I'm going to be going somewhere nowhere near the pyramids.
Yeah.
And then I realized that the people that were in with me, Mr. Wolf and Simple Simon, said if you do not go to these pyramids, I'll be very disappointed in you. And then just as I'm coming here to relay the story of what happened once I went there, I realized that my brother in front of me and my brother that's in heaven or wherever he is now, both of them have also been to Egypt and both of them have also been to pyramids. Yeah,
I've been there twice, bro.
Yeah, so then I realized of the five of us, I'm the only one that hadn't been to the pyramids. So
and you was that close.
So I had and then I've got flown all the way there. You know, I'm a bit of a craps if I go all the way there and be the last standing ESN member that doesn't go to the pyramids. So I'm a craps because I was the only one that has never been to the pyramids. I didn't go.
I know, I get it.
One of the people, or two, a couple, left like 6 in the morning, or got a flight 6 in the morning or something, went to do the pyramids, took pictures, sent it to the group, came back at night.
Yeah, and that's the best way to do it, because if you drive there, it's like an 8-hour drive, long thing.
So they did it, and I drove.
I played and I drove.
And I said, should I go with you? I said, I don't want to be a third wheel. Like, no, come on, come with us. So I said,
you Mr. Socialite, bro.
Mr.
You would have been very happy.
King of the third wheel.
In that, yeah, bro.
Oh, third wheel?
Yeah.
Well, the two of them.
What do they call it? Unicycle. Which one is the third wheel? Tricycle, sorry. You're king of the tricycle.
This couple, because I was meant to be sitting next to them, because I pre-booked my seat.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
My seat.
I'm surprised you didn't go with him.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, either way, I booked my seat, pre-booked it. I paid to book a seat because I like an aisle seat.
Mm-hmm.
And then
that's for the fatties.
When in the WhatsApp group for the holiday, somebody said, "Oh, booking's open." So bear in mind, I've booked already a few days earlier, but then booking opens 24 hours before the flight, wherever it is. So everyone starts booking seats. So I hadn't mentioned myself in this group because I had just been inserted like 2 days before we going, because I wasn't going until about 2 days before. But then this person said, "Oh, I booked this seat for me and my husband." So then that's when I opened my mouth, and that meme of the coach that walks into the dressing room and jumps up and down, the old white dude. I did that. I said, "Guess who's going to be sitting next to you?" I did that gif. And then she put the screwiest of screw face there, like an African screw face, like, "Why are you there? Move." She told me move. I said, "Hey, no, it's all right, I'll be there." Once we got there, the seat, the plane was half empty. So I moved. But going through, just to get on the plane, the way this couple was cussing each other with love, it's like, so she said something to him, and he said, "Yeah, your mum." Oh, yeah, your mum does that. Like, your mum. And then she said, "Yeah, your mum. Yeah, your mum's such and such." But the thing with her is, her insult to him was an actual real thing, and it's a medical thing.
Oh.
And she just stuck, and he's like, "Oh, whoa, you can't do that. Yeah, what you're saying is true, it's true." She's like, "You started it." And I was there like, "Can we have peace?" Like, she's like, "He started it." But it's all love.
I'll see.
It was all love. I had to recalibrate my brain with these two because
it's just how they roll.
But he was. But the beautiful thing about that couple was, at one point in the conversation, I was talking to her, and she was bigging up her husband. They're married, bigging him up, and then 2 days later, he was in the same reverse. I said, "That's really nice," because you hear people complain about each other all the time.
Nah, she's always been like that.
So she.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So everybody knows who I'm talking about.
I'm assuming so.
Let's whatever. But anyways, okay. So that's that. I went to Egypt. I didn't go to the pyramids. I wanted to rest.
Shame.
I told you.
Shame.
This is
shame.
Give it to me.
There's no shame. I don't see any. Listen, you didn't get there. It's not as amazing as everyone wants to make it out.
The people that went, they came back and they be like,
because you expect something. And I'm there.
They're like, it wasn't a thing.
The second time I went,
like we're happy we went, but
the second time I went, my wife was like, "Oh, I want to go." They said, "No." I said to her, "When they want to go inside there, just wait for me. I'll be waiting for you." She goes, "I said, because there's nothing in there."
That's what they said. They didn't even go in because there's nothing in there. You went all the way there. You didn't even go inside.
There is nothing in there to do what?
He's like, the thing was so small. I couldn't even. I'm not even going in there.
Things have changed then, boy.
Yeah, for me, like
I probably went. When did you go?
I went before you.
Are you sure?
100%.
When did you go?
I was 7 when I went. You go.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like my sister went when she was about 14.
14.
And I know a few people that have gone. A few people say that they didn't really enjoy it, but that for me that was never the point.
When did you go? That's the question. Forget.
I went just last summer.
And so all this, because I remember Simple was telling me about this and this and this. Did you see all this and this, or was it empty? Or is it something in the middle?
No, that's a different area. What he was talking about, Luxor is in them places where they have the big pillars and the big statues. That's not where
that's not where the pyramids.
It was the same place, Cairo.
No.
Cairo?
No, Luxor.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I went Cairo.
Yeah.
So I went Cairo and
Sphinx, Pyramid, Luxor.
Yeah, Sphinx.
But Sphinx and Pyramid the same place.
Yeah, in Cairo. And for me, like, it was about the experience.
And there was another. There was another place as well, because those 3 pyramids are the.
You're peeking as well,
brothers.
Those 3 pyramids are the.
I think it's because we haven't got the protector.
Are the famous ones, but there's another set of pyramids as well.
Well,
there's the ones that are made with the square brick sides, and then there's ones that got smooth sides on it.
The reason why you man should have gone is because they're talking about there's some pyramids underneath them pyramids now.
Yeah.
I would have been there digging.
There's that, and also we don't know what tomorrow holds, mate. Like, who knows? Like,
so I know they just opened a museum.
Certain people would want to get rid of certain things. You get what I'm saying?
It's like So I loved every part of the experience. Even going into a pyramid that was outside, bear in mind, was about 42 degrees. Right, going down in there must have been
air
at least
conditioned,
50 or 60. Like, it was mad. People were sweating.
Oh, the hot.
So like for me, like, it was very tiny to go down and. And then walking up, it was a bit long, but I've been to the pyramids, man. That same shot that the Optimus Prime was beefing someone in one of them films, like Transformers. Nah, it was a wicked experience.
You know what?
I definitely recommend going.
Let me ask you a question, because have you been with your missus?
What, to where?
Egypt?
No.
But you went with your missus, didn't you?
Yes.
I don't know. Okay, you also went to Egypt and those types of places. My wife, when we went to the pyramids, when she went, she dressed in a way that she would normally not dress on holiday. So she dressed up with a lot of clothing, basically, for the weather that we were in. She covered up with this, that, and the other. She was fuming when she got there, because obviously you don't give a damn about all of this, whatever your country is doing. They were there almost naked, basically. She was fuming. Does your wife do that? Or is it just my wife that when she goes to these countries, she tries to kind of when she's going out somewhere, she kind of tries to respect the Muslim thing? Not like she ain't wearing hijab on the arm.
Yeah.
But she's not the teddies are not out. Everything's not out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's making sure that everything's covered up.
I think she's just kind of modest anyway. Like, when you're on holiday and it's super hot, I think.
So your wife your missus don't wear baby suits or nothing like that?
By the pool and by the beach only.
Okay. So when she's going into, like, if you're going to, like, the dinners or things after, like, or whatever, she wouldn't wear anything that's not bathing suit, but she wouldn't wear anything.
Yeah, but there's some people who'll come in there with their bathing suit, innit?
No, that's for like lunch or whatever. I'm talking about like dinner or whatever. Would she wear anything revealing?
She'll be more daring away on holiday.
Yes.
But still not,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So like there's certain things that she wouldn't wear in London, even if it's like 35 degrees.
But she'll wear it on holiday.
She'll wear it on holiday.
That's the same like my wife. Okay. What about you?
Yeah, she's not about that. So she'll be quite modest.
It don't matter where she is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting. Okay. The only reason I asked is because I said It just when you said that it was super hot, that just reminded me of how she was complaining because she was sweating so much, and they seen all these people that were just they're doing anyhow. But really, you're supposed to cover up anyway because that's meant to help with the heat. Because when you see them, they're covered up all the way, everything covered up.
Yeah, wear linen or something.
Yeah,
like
stuff that can breathe.
Yeah.
Oh man,
and cover. Because of the some people will get burnt in it, but
Africa's a strange place. Africa always. Whenever I go to Africa, I always find it funny that everywhere in Africa is the same but different.
Okay.
So as you know, when I went to Tunisia. So you people don't know I went to Tunisia. Yeah. So I went to
first time.
This is the first time I got to Tunisia. And probably the last time. Not in a bad way. It's just there's other places I can go, and I don't need to go back there. I went to go and get some clothes done. Yeah, I went to go get some clothes done.
How'd it turn out, bro?
It's alright. It's not Nigeria. Listen, obviously West Africa's got their own style, and we have a particular style in it. They don't have that style that we have. They have their own style. She made it to how she would see their style. So fair enough, right? I can't complain. It wasn't expensive. It was alright. But what made me laugh is we went to go and get the material, right? So we from obviously West Africa, we have a particular type of material. When Nigerians, we wear a particular type of material when we make our clothes. Either it will be what's it called?
Brocade.
Guinea brocade. I don't even know the last time somebody used guinea brocade. It's a long time since I used that one. But it's either you get the wax one,
the Dutch wax,
Dutch wax, or you can get what's it called? What's the one that they wear for weddings? Oh man, Mr. Wolf, your wedding's coming soon. Which one do they wear?
I don't even know.
Ankara is another one, yes, but I'm not talking about Ankara. It's the one, the thicker one. That's the thing. But anyway, that's here no day anyway. But Ankara is probably the one that everyone knows now. I
never publicized it. That was going to be my bomb last week. I just never done it.
Oh, I thought you had spoke about this before.
No.
Okay, well, bleep it.
Just never got around to it. It's fine. It's no big deal.
You sure?
Yeah.
I thought you had spoke about it. Sorry.
No. It's all right. It's okay. It's fine. I ain't got no problem.
But anyway, so when I'm going to ask them, because me and my wife was going to do with the tailor, we went to the cabman to go to the place that sells all the cloth, yeah? And we're asking for this type of cloth. We're asking, we need a thick cloth, that's strong. But in those countries, they don't wear that. They wear everything is soft and everything is to breathe easily. So they don't. It took us almost 45 minutes to try and identify. This man did not. And it's so funny when you said that you want clothes for Nigerian clothes, they just keep taking you to things that's got floral on it. Anything colourful, they'll just take it. This is what you Nigerians wear, colourful. They were taking me to things that was just wool, linen things but it was just floral.
One of them is atiku, is the materials that we used. Atiku.
But yeah, so they was just taking me to all it, and I was like, these people really do not understand the thing that we like. It's like we're a different world.
Yeah.
Why would they understand?
Because as far as I'm concerned, in Africa, where African is, you must. I know this is one of the. I probably sound like a proper English here, yeah. But I've assumed that you know a Nigerian. I just assume wherever I go, they know Nigerians, and there's Nigerians somewhere. I just assume it, right?
But they don't necessarily know the culture, though.
And they're not scrutinizing your clothes, bruv.
Nigerians, so I just assume there's a Nigerian somewhere, and Nigerians will need their clothes sewn.
Not the cloth that you're wearing, anyways. Maybe they see Nigerians or West Africans wear colourful print. They don't just wear because my stereotypical view on their cloth is just one colour.
Yeah.
So when you're saying Nigerians, okay, they wear colourful things or things with patterns. So here's the colourful things or the things with
patterns. That's what they were doing. Yeah, and I just find it odd because I'm not used to that.
The actual cloth itself is your country is almost as hot as mine. Well, why would you be wearing thick things?
That's what the thing is. So when they was looking at the cloth, they was basically cussing that cloth. Basically, that I was buying. This is what kind of rubbish is this? And this is the cloth that we use. But in my head, in their head, this is the nonsense cloth. Why would I use this cloth? This is what we use for curtain or something like that, or something that they need. Because it's got nothing to do with clothes. It took ages to find it, but eventually we did find it. And the woman was so gash, because obviously she's never made Nigerian clothes before.
Yeah.
So she's like, so we're going through all the different pictures, all this, that, the other. She's speaking whatever French, Arabic that she's doing. They mix and blend that they do there. I can't understand when both using Google Translate to get through this situation. The cab driver's trying to take money off the top, so he's trying to get involved in this in negotiations, all this stuff. But she was probably gassed, and she thought she did such a fantastic job. I was like, yeah, it's fine, it's nice.
But really,
but they're not like the Nigerian tellers are better, man.
Yeah, give her time. If you're asking her to do something outside of a thing, innit?
A comfort zone,
she ain't got time, yo.
Like she was doing it. was again to do it their. She was trying to make it their style, but our style. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the buttons for me are a bit too big. The buttons should be smaller.
Yeah,
that's how we do it.
So she basically did. Was it Marco Pierre White? Rice and peas.
Yeah. You'll see them at some point soon. I'll be busting them at some point soon. But it was alright. But yeah, it was just interesting to see how completely different they looked at. Yeah. Just the simplest thing, like cloth. Like they just didn't understand that this is the type of cloth that you would use.
It's the same with East Africa as well. Tanzania, they have their own cloth, but it's very different to the Nigerian cloth.
But their one is probably similar to the one that I'm talking about. They got like they majority Muslim country, aren't they? Tanzania.
Yes. Yeah, but it's not the same type of materials that they've got. Another type of material.
What's it like? What's the texture like?
It's thick. It's still
thick like us.
Yeah.
Okay. It was very interesting. Sorry, I didn't look like it interested you at all. But for me, it was interesting.
No. It's just you. I guess you'd be surprised if you didn't take into consideration. Once you mention it, it's like that makes sense. And that makes sense. And then it's not actually surprising. But if I went to there, I'd be like, why don't you know? But then I think quickly I'd be like, oh, it's
I just assume everyone knows Nigerians. It's one of those things.
Yeah, but even if you know Nigerians, that doesn't mean anything.
It means a lot to me.
I know somebody from Djibouti. Ask me to about the Djibouti.
Which one is that one again?
Djibouti, right next to Eritrea and Ethiopia, Somalia.
I'd never heard.
Okay, well then ask me about. I'm gonna just link it with those countries.
Yeah,
because individually, your own country there. I'll be like, I don't know. I know you, but what do I know? So I can only link it with the countries that are surrounded by you.
But yeah, it was alright.
All right. So I think I had one more thing to mention about my holiday. Oh yeah, that's it. I it's the one holiday where I was going to rest, or the one holiday I can remember where I wanted to rest.
Did you?
Like, no.
No, you were doing it. They had an itinerary for you. When you said you was going to rest, there's a whole itinerary.
I didn't check the itinerary, don't it?
This month. Did
you follow it?
Before I went, the wife told me you have to get white clothes. I said, why? There's a white party. You know, there's a white party. I said, I didn't know. There's a boat party, a white party.
Did you not follow your people then?
What do you mean?
Like they had an itinerary, didn't you?
I wasn't going until.
Yeah, I know. But you were there. Now that you're there, did you now follow what they were doing? Yeah. Like they're going here, doing this, and
okay. That's why he didn't sleep.
Yeah, he was there doing pictures all over the place, looking like one.
Did you enjoy?
Yeah.
Good.
Did you enjoy the hotel?
The hotel, in what regards?
Like, because I know you don't like hotel holidays with that type of hotel holiday, but I suppose you didn't do it because you started
don't like that type of holiday.
Well, you always could say that I don't like to be in a hotel. I like to be going out. So I suppose now you just said you was going out.
I say I don't care about the hotel because I have no intention of staying there.
Okay, so what's that got to do with the question I've asked you? Did you like the hotel?
Yeah, because you said I don't like hotels.
You said then I did after saying you don't like staying in hotels. You like to be going out. Or did you like staying in the hotel? But then I just decided not. Just remember you just said you didn't stay in the hotel.
I did stay in the hotel. I mean, it was picturesque. They had stuff there, but like the beach and the pool, I have no intention of being in or around. So
you don't like going to the pool? I love the pool, man.
To do
I
what?
love the pool. I love the beach.
If I'm in the pool, I'm there to swim.
Yeah.
I don't swim really.
Oh, okay.
I don't swim. I can swim. I just don't. So
when's the last time you swam?
It wasn't when we went to Morocco.
You didn't even swim this holiday at all.
I didn't take swimming costume with me. Wow. So when I'm a Nigerian, leave me alone.
Very rough.
Like when we took the boat, we went out to the sea.
Big boss man outfit, bro.
Mankini.
They drove to one.
That's what I'm saying.
To one island, and so you could walk. So we got close enough to the island where there's now a shoreline, and some girl got off and everybody like, we're gonna go, who wants to go in, because you were told to bring your swim costume, which I didn't have, or swimming trunks or whatever you want to call it, swimming pant. And this one girl, she was a gangster. She's like, I'm going in. So she went in by herself, and then everybody else went in after. I was like, I rated her for, you were the first one to do it at least, because nobody was going in until you.
I know.
What, the sea?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Egypt.
Yeah, where?
Was it? I can't remember.
Hurghada. Yeah. You went Sharm.
Okay.
You went Sharm.
I went Sharm, yeah. Because there was at the island and I wasn't.
But when we went to a pool party, we went from our hotel to another hotel. Who's doing that?
It's him, but keep going.
Please stop breathing into the mic, man.
Do I hold my breath?
Brother, nobody breathes heavier than me, but I don't do the thing on the mic.
Do. I must clear out, because it's a new thing, I think, maybe.
It's that marriage is getting you heavy breathing. Yeah, we went from one pool party to one hotel to another hotel for a pool party. I forgot my point now.
Which I think is mad, but anyway.
Agreed. And I met somebody there, Nigerian, actually. It's mad. He's a good friend of one of my cousin's exes.
Oh wow!
So she's like, "Is that?" And then at the bar we got talking.
She was there with her partner or just friends?
No. She's single now, but
but you saw her at the hotel.
Him, my cousin is a woman, and the dude I saw in the hotel.
I'm asking, who were they there with?
I don't.
Who are you talking about? My cousin or the person that he's
like? You just randomly met someone at the hotel that's from London, right?
No.
Okay, well, they were part of the party.
No. You didn't let me finish, bro. Let me finish, and then I will tell you.
Cool.
I met the person. He's Nigerian. He lives in Cairo because he works for a bank whose headquarters are there, and it's his first time in. What's the name of the area? And he's like, "Oh, this place is much better because it's much more
tourist friendly."
But what's the word you would use? Conservative in Cairo. I said, okay, I didn't take that into consideration, taking into account what you were mentioning about wearing the clothes and stuff. Because, as you said, everybody was half naked in this hotel. He's like, you wouldn't have this in Cairo, really. It's like, or he hasn't experienced that in Cairo. So he's like, I'm definitely going to come back here. The reason he went there was for a Burna Boy concert. The Burna Boy concert was like the day before we got there, and he's like, he needs a bit more work to get his popularity up there because it wasn't a full concert. But he came there for that, and then he realized, it's popping here. So he said he's definitely going to come back. But that was that. Did that answer your question?
No, really, but it doesn't matter.
Well,
I'm properly confused as to what it is you want to know about.
He wants to know whether that guy was with the party that you went over to Egypt with, or was he?
No, I said I met him at the hotel.
Yeah, but then when he gave you that option as option one, you told him no. And then you gave you a second option, you told him no again.
I just met him at the hotel. I don't get which part of that is so confusing. I met him at the hotel.
You kind of made it confusing because the first thing that Mr. Wolf asked you was, did you meet him over there or did the person go with you? And you said no to both answers.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about my cousin.
No.
Because I mentioned my cousin before.
Like I said,
it's fine. We got there.
I met somebody brand new there. He had nothing to do with us. I started speaking to him at the bar, or we started speaking to each other at the bar, exchanged details.
I don't know about Cairo because I was in the other place, Sham.
But you went to Cairo for a day, didn't you?
For one day, yeah.
Well, Cairo's the city. It's the main city. The main city is always going to be...
I think you're going to always have that kind of, you can't really do such and such. Whereas the other places... They're
built for that.
They're touristy, innit?
Yeah, they're built for that. Did you notice a lot more people in Egypt while you was there? Did people tell you... Did it look like... Did you speak to anyone? They say like there seems to be a lot more people come to Egypt.
No, I didn't have big conversations about anything like that.
Okay, because when I went a couple of years ago, there was complaining that there's not enough. Like the British are not here. Was a lot of Germans and Russians there?
Bare Russians.
I didn't notice apart from German was the default language with certain things. Like you switch on the TV in the hotel, and usually it'd be maybe the native language or English, maybe French. Whereas now it was German. I'm like, this is a first.
Okay. All right. So, because basically, a lot of the time you see Germans and Russians there, mostly Russians though, and British people used to go to Egypt a lot. So when I went there in 2002, I think it was, or 2022, sorry, or 23, the last time I went, they were complaining that there's no British is not here. Where are you? Why are you British? Where are you? No, come. You only give us Russian. They were complaining. So I was wondering whether or not the same thing that would happen when I was in Tunisia had happened while you was in Egypt, because there was bare British people in Tunisia, right? Bare of them. And even I was like, everyone's British. Everyone you speak to is British. Blah 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 blah. It's only when I just clocked in my head. Oh, they can't go to Dubai. They can't go to Dubai.
Is that the next place that they will go? Like,
Dubai is the place that they will go to. All the people that go to Egypt and that stuff, they all go to Dubai.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm not going. I can't go to Dubai, so now I'm going to go to Tunisia.
Tunisia is cheap. It's cheap, and I was just like, oh. And then I heard people saying, I don't know, actually heard it out of people's mouth. Yeah, it was meant to be going to Dubai, but blah blah blah. I heard it bare times. I was like, oh, these lot can't go to Dubai, so now they had to go find somewhere else.
I wouldn't have thought Tunisia a second choice to Dubai.
If you now was planning to go to Dubai, and then you just said, you know what, that my holiday is ruined or whatever, blah blah blah. I need a cheap holiday. Tunisia is a cheap holiday.
So Dubai is a cheap holiday as well, because I know it used to be.
By comparison,
it's definitely not a cheap
by comparison, because you have to remember, you would have already spent the money that you would have spent to go to Dubai if you do get a refund, it's only going to be 80% of what you originally paid. So then you're now paying the money again. So you would go for something that would be more economically viable.
No, you could get 100% depending on what type of thing you got.
Depending.
And Dubai is not. And to be honest, Dubai is not as expensive as we think it is. You know.
No, I know Dubai. When I was looking to go many years ago, it was cheap. But I'm saying, surely it's gone up by now.
It's not as much as you think. And again, if you go to Dubai and you're spending this much money for a 3-star or 4-star hotel, maybe 4 or 5-star hotel in Dubai, you can Tunisia, you can spend that much more money and get a bit better or whatever in Tunisia. So it depends, innit? But I know Tunisia is becoming like because obviously, if people don't know, Tunisia at one point had a mad terrorist attack where people just went on the beach and started killing all the tourists. Yeah. And it was long ago, but not long ago for people to forget. So it's only now that Tunisia in the past couple, like maybe
I don't think it's that long ago.
It's
about 10 years ago.
It's probably longer than that.
Okay, maybe I'm mixing it with another.
But anyways, but then now it's starting to get a point now where their tourism is starting to pick up again, basically. Yeah. So again, it used to be a place where people used to go all the time anyway. But I think now it's now becoming again that people are advertising Tunisia, so that's why they're probably seeing it and deciding to go to Tunisia because they probably will go in Egypt or they will go in these other places. Let's just go somewhere different. We'll go to Tunisia, decent prices, blah 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 blah.
Everyone that I know that's gone to Dubai has always said that is expensive over there.
To maybe when you're there,
yeah, but to maybe the flight
there,
but there expensive.
Yeah,
especially in comparison to somewhere like Morocco and maybe Tunisia as well. Morocco. Cheap.
Can I ask you a question?
No,
it's 2015 was the terrorist attack in
10 years,
Tunisia.
Boom.
11. No?
Did you hear any of the bombs going overhead?
No, and I was completely news blackout.
Oh,
I was completely present. I didn't do social media.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do podcasts. I didn't do nothing except spend time with the people I was with.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, you asked me already. I said yes.
So you had a very good time.
But I missed my my family. I wanted my family there. One, because my wife, I think, would have enjoyed it more than me, especially with the things that I didn't do that she would have done, i.e. pool and beach and stuff. I had his own little private beach. It was a decent hotel at the end of the day, but like the amenities is not for me. People begging to carry your bags. I'm like, just leave me alone, man. Leave me. I'm begging
because they want money, bro.
Because they want the euro.
Yeah, and I didn't take any cash with me, and I didn't touch a cash point.
You didn't spend Egyptian pound.
So my brother's crunching his face. Yeah, I don't. I'm in the next millennium, bruv. So when people was like, tip, Prez was vexed. What's going on, man? We need to be tipping these people. Tip. And I realized, it's true, but I just didn't bring any cash with me, and I don't want to actually today.
I spent 90% of the money I spent was on tips when I was in Tunisia. Well, everywhere I go, 90% of the money I spent is on tips. Anyway.
Yeah, I feel bad now.
A lot in Egypt,
but next time I'll do it. But this time, because it was so late, I didn't have time to. And then by the time I got there,
they didn't have no cash points in the hotel.
They do.
They had cash point somewhere, but I said by the time you have to take into account, I wasn't fully prepped for this holiday. It was a very last minute business, and as such, I didn't have time to change money. And then once I got there with my card, I said, I'm just dealing with my card. So once it got to the point where I see people tipping, it's like, we should be tipping. In my brain, it's like, yeah, I'm using my card.
Yeah, those are the countries I tip.
Can I ask you why? Is it just
they ain't getting nothing, bruv.
Yeah.
And so is there an element of also representing your skin as well?
Nah, but I do have that in my brain.
Yeah,
but it's not the reason.
Okay,
I don't have that.
The reason I'm tipping is because them not ain't getting nothing, and I know that the tip actually means something.
Yeah,
like if I give that money to you, it actually means something. Whereas if I give it to somebody, like America's always complain about tips, blah blah blah. Yeah, it might mean something to them, but it's their expectation of what a tip is not the same as the next person in like Egypt or Tunisia or whatever. When I'm tipping them, they have like. And I shouldn't even say it on this thing because I know I'm probably gonna get cussed regardless. Yeah, I was watching whatever game. What game was I watching? Sporting Lisbon versus Arsenal in the on that same Wednesday. There was a Wednesday. Sporting Lisbon was playing Arsenal. I went to go to have dinner. Because me and my wife are the living blacks. We go to dinner almost right to the very end of the time, right so before it runs out. But this day I said I'm gonna go early, because I want to watch the football, but I have to have my food still, because I paid money. So anyway, so I went to go eat. I ate on my own. Yada yada yada. I said, one guy that I've tipped before previously. He's always wants to come chat to me. He's like chatty. he doesn't know that the reason. I'd rather spend the money for you to shut up than to talk to me, but he does see it the other way around. So anyway, he's chatting to me. Oh yeah, blah, blah. He goes, "I'll call you something." I said, "All right, cool. Yeah, give it to my wife. She's coming later. Yeah." So I went to go watch football. My wife came down for dinner. She's trying to disturb me when I'm watching the football, messaging me. You need to come to the canteen or the kitchen or whatever they call it, whatever the thing is, the restaurant. Sorry. You need to come to the restaurant. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, why? I'm told you I'm watching football. Don't disturb me, man. So I'm just there watching football. 2-2s. I say I put a picture of the family group. Look what this guy's done for Wahala. The man had gone and put like roses on the table. He had reserved a table for me and my wife. Did all this romantic thing, and then apparently when she got there, he was upset that I wasn't there to see it. I was like, what am I doing with this, bruv? What is this going to do for my life? But he wanted to do something nice because I'd given him tips.
Yeah.
So I get tips. They take it more. In those countries, they actually value it. Especially some of these miserable ones, man. You give to one of these miserable ones, suddenly they're smiling. They're because their life is not. They don't want to be doing that. They want to be doing other things most of the time.
Yeah, you kind of build relationships, innit? A little week or 10 days.
Yeah, man.
Is, you know what I mean?
You know them.
Yeah, it's
like,
nice.
Like we had this guy that does the spaghetti. When my wife went to go do the spaghetti, he was really nice to her, blah blah. So I gave him a tip because not many people give the people that actually serve you the food any money. They only give like the waiters, whatever.
Yeah.
But I always give the people that serve the food the money because that's the important people in my life.
Yeah. In your life.
Right? So I say, now when we go back to hi, how are you? But like he really was nice, but now he's giving us, the nice way of doing it, making sure that we have the nice. You do that type of stuff, then will be, and then it's only the only problem that you have is that if you tip too much, sometimes then it goes around that you tip, and then everyone now, like it was having one there was like a fight between two of the waiters.
Tipsy.
There was like a fight between the waiters because one of the guys took me to his section instead of letting me go to the other person's section. No, we went to the other person's section, and then he changed to serve us. So then the other one was vexed because now he thinks he's not getting a tip because this one from this other section has come to serve.
Yeah,
so you get
give
that
them both a tip.
Of course, I get them both a tip.
Fight over that.
Nothing, bro.
Well, no, if the fight wasn't there, you wouldn't have gone sort out the other person.
No, I would have given them both because they both served me.
Okay, well then that's so okay.
Yeah,
but they don't. They fighting because he didn't think that because this other person has served me this thing. He now thought that I wasn't gonna tip him for that. Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
I was just interested because I do tip as well, but I was just wondering how much the reputation around the world, how much that weighs on your decision with the tip.
I don't think it weighs.
People tip, man.
But I mean, when I was in Egypt and Morocco, actually, they're complaining about Russians, man.
Yeah, they don't like Russians.
They just don't like them, and
because they're rude.
And yeah, one, they're rude, and two, I'm not sure if they tip it very well, but in both places they were very. Oh, this is two African countries, I guess, innit? And Arabic countries, I'll say in inverted commas. They see the black folks and they're very much like my missus said that she's been to both countries before and they say they love black people in the hotel.
I didn't have any issue with it. I caught that not love,
like they love us.
Yeah,
they're like us.
That thing now. Like I see when they touch. They touch their
like
they touch their heart.
They say that you're home. We got that a few times.
Yeah,
and they're doing the color thing. Like
I got that in the hotel, but that's when I realized because outside of my honeymoon, I don't know if I do 5-star life with the hotel. So touch the hotel. They're welcome home. Welcome home.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is because my one. So all right. So the group booking was done with everybody involved. Yeah. Because my one was done so late, I was a bit separate. So they had issues finding my booking because I had just done mine through booking.com instead of through however everybody else had done this. So that's when we got in. So he's looking, I can't find you. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Then he's like, it's a booking. It's like, oh, you did it somewhere. I said, yeah. So then they held my passport because they took everyone's passport. They held me. This is over 30 people went, by the way.
That's a good turnout, bro.
Trust me.
Yeah. And then the manager's come to me. And he's like, I said, can I have my passport? But no, wait, the manager wants to speak to you. I'm like, what's going on? Is there something wrong? Nothing wrong. So can I have my passport? But the manager's not supposed to speak to you.
Because he's like, you're like my wife.
There's 30 people here, by the way. So I'm like, why is it me you singling out? Like, what did I do? I realized now I spent like double what everybody else did because I went so late. So I don't know, maybe they thought I had money. But the manager came. He's like, I'm the manager. I just want to welcome home. Anything you need, you speak to me. Yeah, I said, is there a reason I can't have my passport? It's like, no.
What's your obsession with the passport? You and my wife are the same.
You've booked in. What do you need my passport for?
Yeah, you can't hold a man's passport.
I said, have you finished booking me? He's like, yes. I said, my passport. I just want you to speak to the manager. I said, but if you finish with my passport, then give me my passport. But either which way, he was holding the passport because he wanted me to speak to the manager. And all the manager wanted to was say, anything you need, you holler at me, holler at my staff, we'll sort you out anything. And I was like, why is it
because they're thinking that you're going to tip them. And you didn't.
Man, it's not even just that.
Yeah, but I'm not, that's it.
No.
And then they give me my passport and I wear my mum. I'm like, what's me? Why am I different?
This is where...
There's 30 of us here. It's me, you wouldn't speak to.
Because you pay double what everybody else.
It's not that. Yeah. Again, the same reason why you sit on the aisle.
Because he's big.
Because you are fat. I'm not even joking. The bigger you are in weight, in those type of countries, they look at you like you are the one that's leading the what's going on there. So they probably thought you was one of the one that was leading.
Well, clearly I wasn't leading because you had somebody that was leading. But in terms of weight, because I was before a couple of other people turned up later. Not everybody came in the first. So when I say 30 people, 33 people in total, I think it was.
Yeah.
But about 6-7 people came
later
throughout the holiday, whether the day after or 2 days after, whatever.
Yeah.
It is. But so somewhere towards the end of the holiday, somebody else came. But before then, I was the fat N-word. And when it came to stripping off, because it's a very hot country, you're by the beach, it just, and everybody could see the gym work was very well.
No work.
Yeah. Whereas it's just me, just roly-poly, just there.
He took one picture of my cousin though that was not flattering, boy.
Okay, well, I'm not sure which one it is.
He took him by an angle that made him look like that he looks like he was 50 at that time.
It might not be me that took the pictures, not every picture is me that took. But I will say this is when I knew I was around Nigerians. Because this is when I realized, hold on, my circle is different than like my tight circle, as in you guys. The people I actually spend majority of my time with. It's different than that. Because it's the first time I was there and it's like, I feel naked not having a Rolex. Just Rolex. Women, men, Rolex is just there. Or equivalent style of watches. And I was like,
this is why they hate Nigerians.
Yeah, because I said, I feel naked. And then even the Ghanaian was, because when we went through security coming back, the dude didn't want to take off his Rolex. He's like, I'm not taking it off in the airport. I'm like, brother, well, since when? He's like, I've never had to take off my watch. I was like, I'll always take off my watch. What's going on? He's like, I never have to take it off. I said, okay, cool. Me, I've got a pouch that I put everything, my necklace, my watch, I put it in before and I put it into the thing. But
stupid shoes is the one I'm vexed.
Because they made you do the shoes. But anyways, it is what it is. But it was just the first time, because I've been around people with like that. But it'll be in a club where there's another 100 people and it's the 10 people maybe that I'm with that have it, and the other 90 people might not, or whoever. I'm not usually in a circle where everybody else has a watch that costs as much as the deposit for my house, and I don't.
The thing is,
I just felt I noticed it for the first. I'm like, this is interesting, man. Not only am I the fat one, I'm the one without the Rolex or without or
did you wear string
equivalent? No, I didn't even pack a string vest.
The thing is, back in the day, Rolex for our generation, it was about flexing. So most of the people that I know now, definitely in the last 10 plus years, they buy it as an investment because it just goes up in value. Yeah. It never drops value, the Rolexes and other watches. So a lot of people buy these Rolexes and buy these watches now as an investment, not just to flex.
And strangely enough, that family that you went with, me and my wife was talking about, everyone's got good jobs, bruv. Yeah. Well, majority of them have got good jobs. Yeah. And if they're not got good jobs, they
own their own businesses.
I was talking to one, and what were we discussing?
Do you have a Rolex?
Nah, to be honest, no, I don't have one. And there's been times when I was going to buy one. No, I'm not a big fan of watches like that.
Okay.
But there was a time I was just gonna go and buy a Rolex, but I said, I buy that stuff for my wife.
Okay.
So my wife has got stuff that most men will buy for themselves. I get for her. So she's got a Cartier bracelet. She's got all them bags, all the this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. She's got all of that stuff. Me, I'm happy with my whatever I have. She wanted to buy me a Rolex. I told her, don't worry.
Apple Watch still.
I don't have Apple Watch.
The Galaxy thing.
I got a Google Watch.
I need to get one of those still.
Yeah. So she wanted to buy me one for, I don't know what age it was. I told her no.
Okay. You just don't want it. That's fair.
No, I want one, but if I'm gonna get one, I'll buy one myself.
It was even multiple Rolexes because I know when I go on holiday, I usually only wear one watch, but I took two. I took my Apple Watch and I took a Chinese, one of them fake watches that I took, and it looks like a PRX. So yeah, for anybody that knows watches, and people didn't know watches, so like, oh bro, you got a PRX. So that even made it worse because they're like, oh, you got a PRX. Let me see it, because it's a very budget level like watch, but it's not like nothing. It's not a Casio, but it's still budget. But so they're like, oh, you got. I said, no, this is a Chinese thing. They're like, is it?
Nah,
it looks good. It looks good.
You should have done it the other way around. You should have let them examine it and then.
No, because it's not even a fake. It's not like it's an imitation.
Okay.
It doesn't say Tissot on it and everything. It just says whatever the Chinese name is.
Oh, okay.
So the minute you look at the face, you can see that. Oh, this is not a Tissot.
I don't know.
But so there's no point in even doing that. But the watch looks good though. That's the point. Like I keep saying, I bought a bunch of watches from AliExpress a while back just to see what they look like, and then I'll get the real thing at some point because. I'm not spending £700 on the watch. It's £2,000 on the watch, £5,000 on the watch. Blah blah blah. Let me get the. And when I got them, every single time I wear one of these fake or imitation watches, I get a comment. Not sometimes, every single time.
A comment saying what?
Oh, that watch is nice. So for people that don't know anything about watches, they just say that watch looks nice. I leave it at that. If you know about watches, that watch looks nice. It's a fake. It's it. And then they look at it, oh, rah. And then, but then again, it's not like it's a fake Rolex where it says Rolex, and then you have to get the what do they call that thing? Is it the loop or whatever it is to come out? It won't say Rolex on it. It will say
Polex.
No,
like man, like Ronaldo.
There's a name that where all they do is they make imitation style watches. So you know that's like what they do.
Yeah.
Do you know Ronaldo?
No.
International Superstar Soccer.
The bad
Deluxe.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's when ISS they didn't have the license for the names.
So the football
look exactly like the man, but
they gave all the top players just new names. Boy, it was funny.
Back in the day.
When
I was young, I'm not a kid.
Yeah, I don't know the Rolex thing
is. That's it. I wish I was a kid.
Because obviously I work. Everyone around me's got one. All the people from the other side of the building have got one. I got one guy that's next to me. He's got one. I said, "Why you got one?" He goes, "When I was just because he was in that place before." He goes, "I just got one because everyone had one." And I was like, "It's like I'm trying to stay away from having one because everyone's."
I got it, but then I'm in the point where I could if somebody put a gun to my head and said, "You need a Rolex," I can go and get a Rolex tomorrow. Yeah, but it's not that it's not going to do anything to my pocket. It's got to do something. So.
Yeah, but that's part because you quite savvy financially. That's how I see you anyway. That you're quite smart when it comes to investments and things like that.
I wouldn't buy a watch as an investment though.
But that's what it is. If you're buying a Rolex, that's exactly what it would be.
Not for me because I'm never going to sell it. It's going to be for my kids.
Still an investment though.
Yeah, but my children have investment. I'm not buying them. I wouldn't even expect them to sell it unless they come through.
Yeah, through
hardships.
I wouldn't buy a watch for an investment. No.
I understand that it goes up in price. I know it goes up in price, but the same as when people buy houses as investments, I never look at it like my house is my house, my watch is my watch. I'm not buying it to sell it. And if I was,
depends how many houses you have,
like trainers, I did it for some point. I have a couple of trainers I've never taken out of the box. So like I might sell it, but then even me, it's like I'm not a flipper, which is what I see it as. Like you and
depends how many houses.
Like trainers, yeah, but that's the thing. I'm not that person. So it's just not me, and I understand that this will go up in value. So if I buy it for 10, but that 10 is if I get a 10 grand watch, yes, it can go up in price. So there were people with Breitlings there, and it's like they bought Breitlings when Breitlings weren't the biggest deal.
So let me ask you
for $3,000. It's like this watch is now worth $8,000.
So let me ask you, the stocks and shares that you have invested in.
Yeah, for my
at kids. Some point, would you be looking to withdraw?
Mine or my children's?
Yours. Your kids I'm sure they will decide when they get older. Innit?
I haven't really thought of it. My pension is the one
because that is what it's there for.
To be honest,
but that's different though. That's different from buying a watch.
Yeah, but
because he likes a watch.
Yeah,
so if he's buying a watch, he's because he likes it.
Yeah, I know. So, but what I'm getting from what he's saying is that okay. So
I don't invest.
No, that you do invest.
Yeah,
but what is the purpose of your investment?
Okay, so financially, just when it comes to just trading or long term trading, my pension is where I put the majority of my investments because that comes out before you get taxed. So this is a little lesson for those of you. If you're going to invest money and you're going to do trading, if you have a job where you can, well, most jobs you're going to be able to do it and through your job, then if you're not looking to take it out soon, it's better you do it through your pension, because especially depending on how much you get paid, you're gonna get taxed less because the money comes out before you get taxed. So I do it that way. The money that I invest personally is peanuts. My children have more money in investments than I do outside of my pension. My pension is doing well, but you know more than most that my pension is where I'm putting most of my money. So yes, when I retire, I guess the answer, I'm going to take my money out.
Fair enough.
I never did understand the watch thing until we were in Marbella, and I was standing next to your cousin, and we were outside the shop. After we were waiting for somebody, and me and him were just standing there talking, and we were looking out on the dock talking, and all of a sudden this woman from inside of one of the shops came out, and she was standing on my left hand side and your cousin was on my right hand side, and she was having a conversation with him, and I didn't exist.
And you assumed it was because of the watch?
No, I didn't assume anything. I thought it strange, and then when she left, I was like, was it me or was that a bit odd? And your cousin was like, nah, it's the watch. And I was like, oh.
That cousin had a show partner now.
Oh, okay.
And most people don't know. I was like, all right, you work at a show party? He's like, you know, show partner. I said, I'm a watch person. He's like, most people. I said, I know. So someone that is now in a show party. And then it's like, you've gone to a level where it's like, I'm wearing this watch for people that know watches now. Because a Rolex will be more flashy than that. But Rolex is not a show part. So it's like...
But he the thing with him is that it's a business now.
That he's doing it for the investment.
No, he's doing it to attract people that know this, to know that I can get business from someone.
That's an investment.
In his own way, yeah. He's in a different world with different people that will understand that you know this, so why do you know this? Who are you? And then after that, he'll have a conversation with that person, and then that could potentially either get you a link or get you business.
I think we're at the level now, maybe I'm wrong, where a Rolex, it's not chavvy, but it's not seen as anything.
It depends which Rolex.
Whereas, well, if I had a Land Dweller now, because that watch is that's like you can't get. It's brand new. It's come out last year, and you just can't get it. That's that. Unless you're spending stupid money for it. And I say stupid money, it's not actually stupid money, but it's like double the price you can get in the store, but you can't get it in the store. So you have to spend double the money. So maybe 25k to get a watch. I don't know if that then now counts as anything because it's a new watch. Then people might see you as a watch person because you have a new watch, or maybe you're just jumping on the bandwagon and you have enough money to jump on the bandwagon. But I still see a show part as like, this is a watch, a high-end watch that unless you're into watches, you won't know. And maybe your only reason you're into watches is because you can afford to be into watches. Or even like I'm into watches, I can't afford one. But if you got one, then you're into watches and you can afford one. So now you're part of my world, kind of thing. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, she like I said, had the conversation through me, like I wasn't there. And I double took about 3 times. I was like, is this really happening?
And that's one of the reasons why I don't want one.
Yeah, I hear it.
Because I get it with my car.
Yeah.
But no way it would be it would be worse if I had the watch. Because people automatically assume you to be this, and I'm not that person.
So if you jumped out of your car with that watch, then it's like it's over. It's like this dude is.
No, I'm just saying that
he's that type of person.
It's just the watch is worse than the car. I reckon.
You think so?
Because the watch you can wear it anywhere.
I think so.
You think the watch is worse than
because part of what he said, because you have the watch everywhere you go. The car is not everywhere you go.
I think,
and then people look at certain types of watches and they assume that you're a certain type of person.
I think the car is more standoutish than because I don't hear people talking about Rolex, but I hear people talk about your car.
Do you know what? I think that is part of the thing. There's a certain demographic that talk about the watches. Maybe you're just not in that circle.
You know what?
I hear people talk about the car. I don't hear people talk about the watch.
This leads to that situation that we were talking about.
That's my point.
About the link to this thing that disturbed my whole holiday with those girls that had the fight.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
No, go on. Say what you want to say.
No. I wasn't sure where you was going.
The reason why I say that is because so if anyone that doesn't know, there's been an incident where unfortunately now they actually report that the girl has died.
Okay.
So she died today.
Today?
Yeah, she died today.
Oh shit.
So I think she's been brain dead for probably about a week, and she's died today. But anyway, just the story. If you don't know, there was a fight in central London, Mayfair, which is one of the high class areas of London, between two girls, both known to be influencers. I don't even know. It was multiple people fighting. It looked like, apparently the story is that one of the girls, her name is Rail UK or something. That's how they call her. The one that actually committed the crime. She was getting rushed by a group of girls. I think one of the girls' names is Claudia Glam. I think I'm just going by their Instagram name. I don't know their real names. I think her real name is actually Claudia though. Anyway, so they rushed this girl, this rail girl. At some point during the rushing, the rail girl got in her car and basically ran the girl over and reversed back over her and then got out of the car and kicked her in the head. She was alive for a week. Unfortunately, now she's passed away. The girl was getting done for attempted murder. She also hit a security guard that had nothing to do with nothing, by the way. And another girl got hit as well. Apparently the security guard's got life-changing injuries.
And kicked her?
Yep. Have you not seen the video?
I'm not watching that madness.
I didn't let my wife watch it.
That's some real Cagney.
That's the one time I didn't even say to my wife.
Cagney, James Cagney business, boy.
That is the one time I said to my wife, because it was a birthday time. I said, I don't want you to watch this on your birthday, because that's the day I saw it. I said, I don't want to ruin your birthday with this. She's like, oh, is there blood popping out? I said, no, you don't see any blood or nothing. But this is not something I want anyone to disturb themselves with on their birthday.
I don't watch all that rubbish.
I didn't know it was happening until I just get to see this commotion. I thought it was just a fight.
That's your algorithm, bro.
And then, anyway, so it's terrible. It's a very disgusting thing to watch. There's been a lot of the discussion about it and debate about it and all this type of stuff. The reason I brought it up is because those are the type of people in those circles that will know that watch. Or know your watches, know what you're thinking. They will talk to men in those Mayfair clubs. They will know.
All right.
But anyway, so going back to the actual thing that happened, it's strange. I thought Mr. You've seen the video, haven't you?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
Anyway, so so the girl has again been nabbed for attempted murder. The thing that I think was quite interesting, and I don't know whether or not your algorithm is like mine, then Mr. Wolf, you've managed to find it and I find it. The amount of women that seem to be fighting on the street, do you think that it's more than you're used to seeing? Do you think this is a new phenomenon for me? Because I used to know women used to shout and scream a lot, not necessarily getting out and fighting to the point where people are running over each other and stuff like that. And I don't know whether or not it's because of what I've been seeing. My wife watches all of these Real Housewives and all this type of stuff where they're always shouting and screaming and sometimes fighting. And have you heard of baddies? Well, I know you heard of baddies. Oh, you should be on it. But anyway, so
Liberty.
But there's a show called Baddies where it's basically a group of girls. They got baddies. Africa, they got baddies. This, that, other. By Olivia Dunn, I think her name is, or something like that. On Nadia Dunn, something Dunn anyway. And all they do is fight on this program show, and it's a massive thing. It's on Zeus. Anything on the Zeus network involves fighting.
Zeus.
You haven't heard of Zeus network?
No.
Wow.
As that guy, is that guy on it? The plumber.
No, he was on. He's probably on Zeus, on one of the Zeus shows, but I don't think he was on that.
That guy is funny.
But all they do is fight. All the girls do is fight. All these shows that I see in America, but again, all they're doing is arguing, shouting, and screaming, or fighting. And I don't know when it's become a thing now where women are just constantly fighting on the street. I just did not think of it.
Are you sure it's a constant thing, or you're seeing it on TV programs that are geared towards that rubbish?
Yes. But it's not for me though. That's what I'm saying. I don't really watch it. So, yeah. But I know it's coming up. But on my timeline now, as you say, because maybe my algorithm, I'm constantly seeing women fighting constantly seeing women fighting.
The closest I saw to that is I was watching, I like this Pop the Balloon business, and I was watching a clip where a dude came out and he's like, so on Pop the Balloon it's a dating thing. Man comes out or woman comes out.
That's what the plumber was on.
And they basically they got down a list of the opposite sex and people pop the balloon if they're not interested. So one woman, so the man came out. What's your likes? What's your dislikes? What's a no-go? He's like, I don't like women that fight. Woman popped her balloon. Eventually they went to her. So why did he pop your balloon? What's wrong with him? He's like, no, he's a attractive dude, but he said he doesn't want his woman fighting. And if he doesn't want his woman fighting, he can't have me because I'm gonna fight. I need to be able to fight. This is what the woman was saying. And Nigerian, she just switched on to Nigerian accent. I need to, I need to be able to fight. If a woman says something, I'm gonna slap her. If she says something to you, if somebody says something to you, I have to be able to defend you. I'm gonna slap her. No, if you don't want a woman that can fight, you can't have me because I need to be ready. I need to be guns ready. I'm like, bruh. So
Nigerian girl, yeah.
Nigerian.
Well, look at Black Chat. They all fighting on that as well.
Nigerian, I love my Nigerian girls, man, but I'm not surprised.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
So, do you think they're more violent than?
No, it's not about violence.
You better clarify yourself. Then,
it's not about violence.
The Nigerian women listening up is up.
I think I may have said it on this podcast before. I believe that Nigerian women are, out of most of maybe the women of Africa, very alpha. You know, and they present that as well, just like that woman has. But that, in saying that, they still want their men to be alpha. So they will be like, you have a lot of women from the diaspora look at Nigerian women and say, I want to be like that, because that alpha gets them a lot of things. You know, they're very business savvy. They don't mess around. You know, so you take them into a different kind of place or different kind of social experiment. You will find that they will be the ones that stand out.
Okay,
that's how I find them.
And that's why they don't like me.
Maybe. I mean, look, for me, it's not a negative. I don't see a problem with them being alpha, but I'm just saying that a majority of Nigerian women, for me, are very much alpha.
Alpha and aggressive are two different things, by the way.
Yes.
So, but okay, cool. You stuck with alpha.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not talking about aggression, but that is an alpha. I would.
Well, taking that aside, I would co-sign the Nigerian women have alpha energy about them.
In this situation and this thing, there was a lot of people there, a lot of bystanders, and a lot of men as well.
Very disappointing in them.
Okay, this is the thing. If you saw girls fighting on the street, would you stop it?
No.
Would you stop it?
Maybe. Depends. If it's just two,
I would.
Maybe.
Mr. Wolf, it would depend on the severity of the type of fight. You know, looking, the first thing that I thought about when I saw that is, why isn't anybody stopping this? Do you get what I'm saying?
The fight was going on for quite a bit before.
They were all filming. Everyone was just standing there.
And I got a problem with that. I think we've all spoke about it in some way, shape or form. And it would have taken one person to step in and there wouldn't have been a death.
How many people were fighting?
I don't know about
one person.
Well, maybe it would have reduced the chances of that, because I think everybody just standing and watching and waiting for something to happen. To post online is not.
There might also be another issue, because they're influencers. Maybe people don't know what's content and what's not.
Nah, bruv, you need to watch this video.
I don't really want to see it, to be honest.
So you don't have to see the bit at the end, but
I don't think
if you see the fight, it's not something that you can say this is content.
To Mr. Wolf's point, depending on various factors, I could stop a woman fight. If I see one person you've won already, stop, they're already dead, and you're like trying to bash her head on the floor, I'll be like, oh, well, come on now. Or if it's right at the start, it's just about getting to cover. I was close enough. Hey, well, come on now, peace.
You said sorry. You said that they rushed her, so it was more than one person.
Yeah, there was bare girls. To be honest, I didn't know how many people was in the melee. That's how many people was there.
So in that situation, I guess I would be more inclined to want to stop it, or because I got a thing about, you got one person just being mob ruled,
getting beaten up.
Yeah,
and that one person who was getting beaten up is the one that ended up running over one of them.
And because I gathered that from what you're saying, I don't feel bad about that now, because you were the one person that it could have gone the other way. They could have beat the shit out of you and killed you.
There was no reason for her to run over that girl.
Boy,
again, until you watch the video, don't make no judgment on it.
Fair enough.
So the fact she was getting rushed is not a reason to. And take into account, running over somebody is obviously is a mad extreme. There wasn't a reason to do that, but she didn't have cause to overreact.
One, we don't know who started the fight in the first place, because she could have been the one person that still wanted to go and fight all those girls.
Okay,
right. One, so we don't know. Two,
she could have been getting away or trying to.
She could have got away. She's in your car now. You could got away. You come back another day. What you don't do is you turn your car into the angle of the woman, run her down, run back over the woman again, get out of your car, and then kick her in the head, because clearly you wasn't about ready to leave.
You know what?
And it was time that they split them up, and they still trying to chase each other to go and fight. So people were splitting them up.
What car was she driving?
Mercedes,
GLC.
GLC, like the one that's like
smaller Jeep.
Yeah, smaller Jeep.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, because that is it.
It proper upset me. The whole ruined a big part of my holiday. That thing.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Because I was like, it's just I do not like. Remember, I always say to you, I never want to die, and on my tombstone, I've died for something stupid.
Yeah,
it's like one of those things. I just would not. How did he die? I was on a what's it called, a roller coaster that fell out. Something dumb, right? That's not even think that it's a stupid thing, but in the end, it's a dumb thing I've died for. I didn't have to do this thing. I died for it. Yeah. That thing yesterday, for that thing, I'm not even talking about. This is where it's not even about the death thing. This is about the person that's now going to jail for something that. It's a moment. It has to be a moment of madness.
Yeah, of course.
But that moment of madness, now you're gone.
It's cost your life.
Somebody's dead, and now you're almost dead as well, because there is no one that's watching that is not gonna give her guilty. Because if you run her over and then try to drive her away or something like that, or if you run her over while you're driving away, that's something different. Yeah. She turned the car to run her over, ran back over the girl, got out of the car and kicked her in the head. That's it. You're finished.
Yeah.
And all because of, and they would say they said it was because of a man, but then some people come out to say it's not because of the man. I don't know.
Whatever the case is, I think that drink and drugs has got to play a part.
Well, she was drunk.
Yeah, definitely. It's like, and then what are you getting done for? Murder, manslaughter. What's it going to be? But like you say,
it was attempted murder before. It's got to probably be murder now. Yeah. Then it was drinking, driving. It was driving. What else? She's got a whole heap of charges that's going against her, bro.
She ain't coming out for a long time, boy.
And it was just a sad thing to see, man. Just a very, very, very sad thing.
I don't know if they can put murder on her because she was drunk, so they would say diminished responsibility.
Nah,
even if you're drunk, you can get done for murder one, bro. Straight. No manslaughter, even if you're under the influence.
We'll see.
And one of the people screamed out, she's going to run her over. So I don't know if she even said she was going to do it.
Well, apparently she said something like that in one of her previous videos.
Well, yeah, she said that.
Like said it in a lyric. You get what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, she said, I think the day before, maybe she already knew that she was going to link these people, but she was like, if you come to check, you come to do me something, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be in the hospital and you're going to be in the hospital too, basically.
She was on X Factor.
Yeah, she was on
X Factor. I realised that just the other day. For me, these kind of things, it's a big shame. Just a waste of life, just a life gone over foolishness. That's what he said.
Very shame for me.
Yeah, man. But
and again,
you're judged by the decisions you make.
I just was interested to see whether or not you lot would have stopped the fight, because that was the thing, because a lot of people were abusing all the men that was there, saying why did the men not stop it? And I'm thinking to myself, in 2026, I don't know if men are supposed to be stopping fights, because then they could be telling you that you've done this or you've done that wrong. I think a lot of men now have a lot of pressures that maybe we didn't have when we were younger. Does that make sense?
Things are less clear now, aren't they?
Of what you should and shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, things are less clear.
I think that. Yeah. I don't think people are gonna look at you in a certain way if you're trying to stop a fight, bro.
And let's say that you stop a fight too rough.
Yeah, well, that's another. Like if you're dragging her by her hair and flinging her to the floor, that's another thing. But if you're trying to separate people and you can be seen to be trying to do that,
we live in a day and age. Maybe not this country so much, but this country so much is not the lawfare is not as crazy. But in America, you hear stories of people that come to rob you, and you punch them out. And they sue you.
It's happened here.
Someone
shot a robber, got done for murder.
Also, you got stuff like, imagine now you're in that situation and you stop the fight, yeah? You stopped it. You get the girl, you put her in her car, you say, go. And then she runs the girl over. Some people's like, you put her in the car.
There's also the other element now, is that fight didn't have to be a hand-to-hand fight. If they had weaponry there, you're going to go and stop it, and then you hold a stab in the stomach.
Listen,
I think the fear of that elevates when it's man on man.
No, but I'm saying I'm at a stage now where in this day and age, I can't say that. Once upon a time, I would have been able to say exactly what you just said. If it's a man them thing, that is something that I would put in my forefront of my mind. That's possible. Someone could have a knife. They could swing the knife, and then I can get hit on accident. Now, if it's a man, if it's a woman, if it's teenagers, like as far as I'm concerned, there's always a risk of a knife.
I think I get it, I do, but I think knife crime, most of it is done by boys and men. I think you have that stat, and then I think that sometimes you can. I don't know whether it's a sixth sense or whatever it is. Sometimes you can sense certain situations that you can involve yourself in, and other ones that you look at and you think, do you know what? I'm steering clear of that. You know, and I think that situation coming from the area that they were in, the nightclub that they were coming out of, all of those factors, I think you kind of veer to the idea that perhaps you're not as you're not putting yourself at that much of a risk if it was two guys, even in the same area.
I want to go back to a story about Egypt. It's got nothing to do with this apart from the threat level that you're discussing. It's reminding me. So when we're complete and done,
all right. I just want to say
with respect. Let me talk about that.
One thing I would say though, and again, I was seeing different things of different people. There were some people that were saying men should have got involved, and I saw a lot of women saying, if that's my husband or my brother, I don't want him involved in none of them.
That's fine until that person is your friend or your cousin that is actually involved in that thing.
Yeah, but that's different. They saying, that's if somebody that you know. If there's nobody that you know, don't involve yourself in that.
I'm not. For me, what people are saying, I don't even care, because it's not a third party's place to stop a gang rushing of a chick.
No, it's not. I don't think it's their place.
So it'd be nice if someone did it, but if they didn't and people are recording it, the recording part you can be like, why is everyone standing recording? But even me, I'm over it to some extent. The killing part is like, I didn't necessarily think somebody was going to get killed. I thought they were going to get stumped out. And so I'm actually at the point now where if people are recording it, I'll be like, I'm shrugging. Whereas maybe a few years ago, I'll be like, what are you standing just recording it for? But now it's like, that's what people do. People record their food, people record fighting, people record everything. So what's different now from people fighting? They will record it.
Everything?
Yeah, everything. So there's that. And in terms of should it be stopped, and people like Simple Sound, like it could be a threat to my life as well. And what you said, it could be a threat to something else happened. I was like, it is what it is, man. Unfortunately, we've begged for equality to the point where now it's like, all right, here's equality. A bunch of man them is fighting. The women, you would expect them to keep their mouth closed and stay back. Well, now if a bunch of women is fighting, the men.
I've never expected any woman to keep their mouth shut and stay back, because that's the one that's one you would love to do, but they never do it.
Well,
when I either grab you from behind so that you can't fight, or be there screaming, just in the background screaming, hey, my man.
What's that Egypt thing that you want to talk about?
All right. So I want to ask you guys if you think I'm street savvy enough. So when we're going to the clubs in Egypt, a bunch of the times
it's a nightclub.
They would book a van, a promoter or something would say such and such. So everything will be kind of like organized. They'll pick you up from the airport, take you to the place, take you from the place back to the airport. So what's happened now is this thing has been organized, but usually it's been organized and the birthday person, we went for a birthday, was involved. In this case, they weren't involved. And the birthday person, although they're not the oldest, they're one of the leaders. They obviously invited everybody. So kind of like they people were following, and they were definitely organizing stuff along with their children or one of their children. So they left it to them. In this case, now the birthday person not going. So next in line decided that they're gonna take point because maybe they I didn't go to the rave beforehand. Maybe they saw some things that they were thinking that they weren't necessarily
next in line being who?
Prez.
Okay.
All right. So he took it upon himself to go with a couple of other people and do recon. He didn't tell me about it. So even from there, I'm like, bruv, what you meant to, if you're going to do the recon, bruv, you should be telling me, innit? Because I didn't know about it. They took a taxi and went to the party. Taking into account, no, in fact, one of the other people they went with hadn't been there. So they hadn't gone to the party before either. Anyway, they did their recon. Mm-hmm. They've called behind and they've said, why? You've really made your decision, isn't it? Tell me the decision now. What the heck?
Press his name. I was like, which recon did he do? Anyway, keep going.
All right. So he's done his recon. And then he's called up ahead and he's like, listen, don't go to Club A. Come to Club B. I've patterned it already. All right, so come to Club B. So now the vans come. And they're like, oh, you're going to Club A. No, we're going to Club B. Take us to Club B. You're like, Club A. And they're pushing this Club A. Taking into account these promoters, obviously, they're getting the money from blah, blah, blah for what they've organized. So it's just a driver. Club A, no, Club B. You know Club B? Yeah, I know Club B. Yeah, take us to Club B. What about Club A? Club B. Right, it's going backwards and forwards. Eventually, he's driving. Some man's got the Google Maps out in the back of the van. Hey, bro, we're not going in the right direction, you know. So I'm asking, which one are we going to? I'll put it up on my thing. Yeah, we're going in legit the opposite direction. So now we're telling man, what's going on, bruv? We were Club A. No, Club B. He's like, okay then. Then he pulls over, gets out the car. He pulls over behind the car. Driver gets out of that car, gets into our car. They swap and start driving. Now, whether you're hood or no hood, whether you're ghetto or no ghetto, whether you're street savvy or no street savvy, everybody's about their senses going, like, what's going on there? Then, all right, Club B. This new driver can't speak any English. He's getting out the Google thing to translate. He doesn't know what's going on. Club B. Club A? Club B. Pulls over after another few minutes. Somebody gets in the passenger side. Nobody was sitting in the passenger side at this point in the van. Everyone's just at the back. So this is with about 10 of us or more in the back of the van. Right. So now, the person that's jumped in, clearly promoter. Now, we're telling him, where we going, bruv? We want to go to Club B. He's like, what about Club A? We're not going to Club A. Club B. We're taking into account, that's all they've known in beforehand, isn't it? So he just jumped in. Club B. He's like, you could see he's disappointed. You sure? It's like, Club A finishes at 5 a.m. Club B is not a good club. It finishes at 3. It's like, we want Club B. He's like, all right, I'm fine. So then you could see that the car eventually turns around and it starts going to Club B. Now, when I'm speaking to this dude, my spidey sense has decreased. He's clearly a promoter. He clearly wants some money. And he's saying, basically, I got the impression that, I'm going to hang around. Once Club B's finished, because it does finish at 3, Club A does finish at 5, we'll go to Club A. People are like, yeah, we'll see. He's showing us his Instagram of, if you want to do this tomorrow, all these different things that he's got, that he does. He wants to make money off us, people. All right. So we've gone into the club now. We've met with the man that have done the recon. When we come out the club at 3 o'clock, we leave at the end, more or less. The dude has been with us the whole time. They've designated the area. He's there hanging around with the area with the second driver that we had. They're there, blah 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 blah. Remind me to mention drinks, because there's a story that I didn't find out until about a day or two later. So we come out. Then Prez, he's like, nobody told me. Nobody had told him about the thing. He's like, nah.
Told him about what thing?
About what happened.
Oh, okay.
He was vexed because the way he saw it is a bunch of the younger people going, and he put it on himself that if the birthday boy is not going, it's on my watch. Taking into account 2 of them are his kids. It's like, there's no way I'm going to let anything happen to his kids on my watch. So I have to make sure that everything's patterned properly. So he got vexed that they didn't tell him that, hold on, all this happening, you didn't tell me. Like, this is the magazine, and what, it would, like, blah 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 blah. Someday, bro, I was around, You don't have to worry, because I'm there. And we didn't get deep into it. It was fine. But I'm like, do you think I'm not savvy enough that I would know anything? So from there, I've got more to tell. But from there, what would you say? Do you say, no, Stav, you're not that savvy? Or, yeah, all right, I trust you.
You're talking about your cousin's children.
No, he's talking about Prez. He's saying this to him, yeah?
Yeah, Prez.
He doesn't know you enough to know what you're savvy and what you're not savvy about.
Fair enough, I don't know him that well. Even towards the end of the holiday, and the thing back, he's like, bruv, I didn't realise you were so... he's like, I learned a lot about you. I didn't realise you were so observant. This is what I said. He's like, he said, you taught me a couple of things about myself. I told him a couple of things about himself, but I can talk about that another time. But it's maybe, because I've been on a holiday with him.
We've been on holiday with him. But the problem is,
I don't spend much time with him.
When people, he knows certain people from certain ways, innit? Certain situations, certain concerns. When people have gone through things with people, that's when they tend to know whether or not that person is savvy enough to understand a situation. If they've never gone through nothing with you, and they only see you jolly, and never ever see like you've gone through anything with them, then they're not going to necessarily see that as you're that type of person. And if the people in that group or in that in that type of group setting, probably you're just laid back, you're not doing alpha business or trying to be alpha and blah blah blah, and people mistake that for now thinking that you're not that type of person. In the minute when you're around these type of alphas, you know that already. Everyone's trying to be alpha in their own shape or form. And you're not like that. You're just you, which is alpha in its own way. But people don't see it like that. They see, you're just you. You're not probably paying attention. You're there trying to chat to people or having jokes or having fun, blah blah blah. They don't see that you're from that cloth. If that makes you understand. Does that make sense?
I'll get that.
So that's why he might not have that.
But what do you think?
I think that you're savvy enough to understand that. But for me, when they're swapping all the drive, that type of stuff, I know Africa, they do that. When somebody jumps in the car, they'll drive somewhere, someone will just jump in the car anyhow, they'll do that. I'm like, this guy, when I was in Tunisia, I saw the driver going a different way. I said, watch him go and pick up someone. I heard him talking to some girl. I said, he's gonna go pick up this girl. Girl dropped it. I knew it was gonna happen. They do it. Africans, they do it. Then they'll drop it to where they're going and go where they're going. So it's not nothing. That's nothing out of this world for me to have happen. Them trying to push you to go to the club. From then, this way. The problem with sometimes with people is that you have to remember that you're dealing with AFs, yeah. And
you gotta be firm with them.
You just have to be. You have to get angry. All of this talking. Nah, no, I'm not. Get out the corner. Yeah. Come on, get out. And then everyone has to get. Then they'll be like, no, son. Then they'll change. Yeah. The minute you give them an inch, they will take that inch.
Yeah, inch that I'm not giving you. You might feel you have to shout. You might feel you have to shout.
Nah, it's not.
I don't have to shout if I'm not doing it.
I don't shout.
Eventually, you'll get the.
Yeah, but how long do you need to get to the point now? You're almost at the club by the time that happens. Yeah. I want it done. Listen, stop it now. You have to get vexed at them, and then eventually they'll be like, it's like if you have to remember, certain people feel like if you're not speaking it loud or you're not speaking angry, they don't think that there's anything wrong. That's it.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
yeah, and sometimes it's just about it's not always about shouting. You just gotta be firm with them. Look them right in their eye and say no, or just tell them what time it is. Going to the market in certain places. I think it was a market in Morocco. Yeah, they're a bit, and sometimes just look them in the eye and say no, and then they know what time it is.
Yeah, that's it. They'll call you every end word under after when you leave, but they just
it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, brothers until you know what I mean. Until you tell them no, you're not gonna give them money.
Simple,
but no,
that's what I want to. Before I finish the story.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think that just two sides of the same coin. I've used that term quite a lot in the last few days, and I think you two are of that ilk. That your brother will do it immediately, you will do it. It'll just take long.
But do you think I was savvy enough to see if there was something wrong?
Yeah.
Well, the minute you said that you on your sat nav looking, that's savvy straight away.
But everybody's doing that.
No,
I don't even see that.
No, everyone's doing that at all. Most people are in the back drunk. They won't even notice that they were doing anything at all. Well, the fact that you don't drink is enough to be.
That's different.
Okay,
that's a different thing than if you're not intoxicated. So you're a bit more aware.
I remember when we was in Cuba. Now we was in Cuba in a nightclub, and I had a lot to drink. I can't remember which nightclub we went to, but everyone was there.
Yes,
but I was still savvy and kind of smart enough to see that a madness was happening. Do you get what I'm saying? Where the mistress or whatever you want to call him, the madame, was trying to get her girls to spike certain man's drinks. And I had to tell one of our boys, bro, don't take that. Do you get what I mean? I could see the move. I could see the move happening. We were in quite a ghetto spot.
We was in the hood, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But we enjoyed the hood.
We enjoyed it, bro. But we was in a spot, bro. Like
two D's.
Yeah, like people were looking at us thinking, where are these guys from? But we enjoyed ourselves, man.
Bro, we enjoyed it.
There was someone that had a diamond encrusted necklace.
Yeah, when you look at him, you think.
No, I'm talking about in Egypt.
Oh, okay.
Big chop, like an old school chops, what they'd call it. Diamond encrusted, like the whole thing. And I remember somebody told I didn't go to the club, but later on throughout the day, somebody said we have to take it off, bro. When we go to the club.
Yeah,
you're wearing it in the hotel.
It was one of your guys that had that.
Yes.
You should have told him to take it off before he even got out. Like, you don't need it.
No, the whole time he was wearing it there from the airport to everywhere. But he didn't have it in the club. And I was thinking, okay. But then later on, it's like he was going to wear it. And somebody was like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
No.
What are you doing? Why would you wear this out? So he only took it off because somebody told him,
because some people think that they're good everywhere. You're not good everywhere, bro. And especially in those type of countries, they'll make you feel like you're properly safe. My brother, they'll make you feel like you're properly safe. And then you go missing.
Yeah, man.
Colombia, all them places there, go missing.
Got 65 bitches.
You want to talk before I was finished?
85.
85.
You don't answer the question. So you don't think I'm savvy? Thank you.
It's not that I don't think it's...
What do you call him? When you said they had a split up his ass. You said that last time, didn't it?
Yeah. No, it's not that I don't... to be honest with you, I got confused with what you're talking about with regards to...
What I'm saying that the person didn't feel... Or I took it as that. Maybe he's not even paying no mind to me at all. He's just tunnel vision. But I'm like, I was there... I'm savvy enough to know that to look after the youngsters. Basically, you didn't have to worry as much as you were worried and be so shook about things.
Oh, I mean, like he didn't know you, innit? Like you said, he doesn't know you.
I'll take that one. I'll accept that.
Oh, it doesn't know you well enough.
Yeah. There's people that we know just by knowing them
because he knows through somebody else.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know.
Yeah. So then the second thing is in the club. Apparently, we had a table full of drinks. They had offered the dudes. They ended up being 3 of them. You want drinks? No. We don't drink. We don't drink alcohol. We don't drink alcohol. Then 2 twos. Some throughout the night. Have this drink. It's nice. Was it alcohol? Yeah. It's very nice. Take this drink. Take this drink. Do you? He's like, he didn't see them drink it, but he was offering it them. And he's like, so that was one. So then he's like, just like you, a girl was gonna take it. You had to. He said, stop. Like, don't be stupid. Yeah, don't take the drink. So you had to tell her, don't take the drink from them. Are you crazy? We offered them drink, they didn't take it, but they're offering you drink. Nah. And then the second thing is, eventually we took Ubers, and then this same dude was sending. Because the kids were the ones that wanted to go home. The adults wanted to stay. So I was going to stay. But he's like, no, go with the kids. I was like, what? So one of the other adults went with a bunch of the kids. We were taking Ubers. And he's like, bro, go with the kids. So I said, right, I'll go with them. And then I'll holler where you mans are and come back. It's only like 15, 20 minutes away. I'll come back. What's happened is, the mans have decided, at the time, the dude that had hung around was waiting to take us.
To Club A.
No, back home.
Oh, okay.
Or home. Take the kids back home with a couple of the adults. But the van wasn't there. Where's the van? And just like you, Wahala, he's on the agitated. Bruv, if you don't come now, I'm gonna get something else. He was just like, what's taking so long? Bruv, you're making me nervous, man. You're making me nervous. Where's the car? Eventually, he's like, well, I'm not waiting anymore. He gave them a time. They didn't do it in the time. He's like, let's get the Ubers. Got the Ubers. The mans were going to go to another club. Ended up that they got home before us because we stopped off and got food. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what happened to you? Like, we got home. We went home. I speak to them. What's happened is that the dude, finally, they had a car, but not the van. A Mercedes-Benz, and they were driving beside them. Like, don't go, come with us. He said they almost pulled over in front of them to block their path to try and make them come with them. Mm. And I was like, that was the one. Those 2 things that you mentioned that I didn't see, like that got my spidey sense tingling as well. Like that one didn't seem kosher because it wasn't even in a van anymore. You're in a Mercedes.
Whatever happened, that lick, you lot were that lick for that night. How many man was there?
15.
You were the lick for that night.
Good number.
15 of you. So that's 14 Rolexes.
No, it was the youngsters.
I'm not talking about robbery. I'm talking about the club.
Yeah.
They have already established that they have a seating plan for these people. They have allocated places for them to sit. They have dealt with this stuff, and they thought they were going to make whatever money they were going to make that night from these man. Yeah. And you ruined it all for them in that thing by saying that you're going to the next
completely
club.
co-sign that in terms of the links, because he could walk in the club they went into. You could see he could walk in and out of that club, no problem. But that's not the club that he had allocated. So we organized our own event, so he didn't get the money from
what
us.
he was doing.
Yeah. Whereas if he went to Club A, he would have got whatever he was going to get.
He told them already that these men are coming. I've got 15 man sorted this out. So he might even have given them a bit of whatever just to sort out the thing to make it live for them, and they've gone and completely messed that all up now. So he's vexed. He's gone home fuming. He's gone because he's lost money, bare money, or what he assumed was going to be that money for that night.
He's wasted his time on you.
Basically,
he could have got
another group of people that did the same thing.
Or he could have stayed home. If I'm not going to make any money off you, I don't need to be out here
So
doing what I'm doing.
Recon for the place A was dead in sense of there wasn't anybody there, or was it just?
I can't remember what he said.
It's probably just a boring club.
But I don't know if he even went to club. Maybe they just saw Club B, and to be fair, Club B was right.
I'm interested to see who went.
Club B was right.
He went with A and B and whatever. Interesting that you was allowing this. Well, he's older than you, I suppose.
As you say, I'm not there trying to bark up or anything. It's not a fight thing. And in regards to him saying he wants to look after the youth them, and he wants to be there because there's women now. A lot of women were remaining.
Oh, okay.
If we're going to the next place, he wants to be the one to look after the kids, and come back, and I'll look after these women and go to the next thing.
I got big questions about this whole thing. We'll talk after though.
All right. so that's that. That was for me. That was an interesting. You've given me an explanation coupled with what he said later on in the night, where he said that he was surprised or he didn't know He didn't know not gangster, but I wasn't familiar with you to that level. I've learned some stuff about you. You've taught me stuff about myself. Maybe the two of them, they go hand in hand. It's like, okay, you don't know me that well. So yes, I agree with that. Yeah, because I don't come across as rah-rah in it.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just maybe some people are not good as observing as other people. Because for me,
he's very good at observing. That's the point.
Yeah, well, like for me, sometimes the quietest person in the room is the person that you got to look out for more. It's not necessarily the loudest person or the one that's more aggy that this guy is a tough guy or whatever. I don't co-sign that. Like, you take everybody for who they are and what they are and kind of measure them. I think I'm very observant. I think that I can. Maybe I've got this skill of detecting people how they are very, very early. Do you know what I mean? So, he knows you well enough, though, bro.
Nah.
He's come across. Well, maybe I can come across somebody and just look them in the eye and know this guy.
No, it's this one's situational, isn't it? So he hasn't interacted with him in a situation that requires it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think he sees me as a good dude.
He never seen me aggy.
Yeah, but I don't think you need to see that.
Nah.
I don't think you need.
When it comes to and in regards to, it's a shame I mentioned their name now, but in regards to these kind of situations, some people it's like, if I've been to war with you, or I know the reputation of your war readiness, then you're somebody that I can stand beside in a war.
Stav is so chilled when he's around these people. They will not see him in that aggy situation. And when it comes to this type of thing where you're unfortunately, some people attach street savvy to being that type of person that's aggy and always blah 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 blah. Whereas that's not necessarily the case. But Stav is so chilled around all of these people, they will not see him.
And if you think it's because I'm not aggy full stop anyways.
Yeah,
so if it comes down to that, has to be a prerequisite. Because
you are aggy. Don't do you not?
No, I can.
All right, pretend like you're.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm just. Things flare up when they have to, not because I'm there trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
So that's that. Yeah. All right. If there's nothing anybody else wants to mention,
I want after podcast discussion now.
Then all right. Then let's run this thing.
Oh really? Oh, so I'm gonna hang around to the end then.
Yeah, we're at the end.
It's been about 2 hours.
Yeah, just under 2 hours. So we'll wrap up a nice 2 hour episode. So let's do our church notes and our goodbyes. Let's start off with the one that may be leaving first, Mr. Wolf.
You can catch me on Instagram on aka Mr. Wolf, on Twitter on aka Mr. Wolf. What's going on? Nothing to recommend. Just fly and take that chance, man. Take a leap of faith and do that thing that you wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Big money.
That's it. Go make some money, man. For real.
Simple Simon.
That film, Sentimental Things.
Yeah,
I've watched it,
and
very good film.
Thank you.
I did very much enjoy that film. Equally, I like the narration. Though even the narration, not even the narration, the point of view of the narration was even
at
good.
The beginning.
Yeah.
About the house.
Do you think the end of the film is because that's the thing you was saying?
No, the whole film was phenomenal.
But the end of the film
was chef's kiss.
It's a good film.
No, but did you feel the end of the film was so amazing?
I can't remember the end now. Well, probably go and watch that again. It's a good film. Another film is My Father's Shadow. It's a Nigerian film.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that now. I've just got a hold of that.
Oh my days!
Yeah, that was very, very, very. Did you know about it beforehand, or you just see it pop up and you?
I saw it pop up.
It's been highly rated for nearly a year. I've been waiting to watch this film.
Cannes Film Festival.
Shout out Lottie. She went. Sorry.
Yeah, Cannes Film Festival nominee or whatever it was. Very good film.
Yeah, yeah.
Very good film.
That's right.
And the thing about it is, it's not. It's good film for good filmmaking, if that makes sense.
Wow, you're gonna say not for Nollywood, it's good film.
No, it's good. It's a good film for good filmmaking. I'm trying to get at the point that nothing spectacular happens in the film, but it's just such a good story and it's well cinematographized and all the rest of it. It's
He's doing jazz hands.
Yeah, because I enjoyed it a lot.
Put it this way, people were upset that it wasn't nominated for Best International Film at the Oscars.
Yeah, it was. It's a very good film.
That film should be there.
It's a very good film.
Check it out then.
End to end. It made me
nothing but good
Amazon.
things I heard about that.
It made me love Nigeria again.
Yeah, I was gonna go
Amazon?
cinema watch that. I don't know where it's at.
No, I'm not sure actually.
No, where did you watch it?
In the clouds.
Oh, on the distinct.
I know it was on. It's probably on Mubi because that's where I even
Mubi. That's the one.
I subscribe to Mubi.
Yeah, it's on Mubi
to watch the thing, but then it's like, oh, you can't watch it yet. So I have to go to the cinema.
It's on Mubi. It's on Mubi.
Okay.
Yes. So those two films are good.
It's got my man in it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Which is mad because
my man.
You can buy it on Prime
He's
Video
from
$9.99.
Gangs of London.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing that I was going to plug because I didn't realise, Wahala, that I hadn't watched the last season of Gangs of London.
Oh, okay.
So
that was a ridiculous season though.
It was a mad season. But I watched that as well. So I finished up Gangs of London. I enjoyed it. It is good. And also The Capture. I got through all of that now, and got to the end of that. That was good too.
Season 1 and 2.
Season 1, 2 and 3.
So which season did you find the best?
I
watched 3 now as well.
Yeah, I started at 3 and then went backwards, didn't I?
I think 3 is the worst.
Yeah, maybe. But again, this is one of those ones where you had to watch it at the time, I guess, potentially, for it to have the additional.
Not me, because I watched it just recently and it was still like I said.
Season 3.
No, I watched all of them.
Yes, because season 3 just finished.
Yeah.
But no, I think you're saying season 1 and 2. Maybe you have to watch at the time when it came out.
Yeah, for that extra impact
for it to hit you.
What are you talking about?
But you started watching season 3 before you started watching season 1 and 2.
Yes.
So then it's already messed up for you.
Kind of.
Yeah, because you know what it's about. When you start watching season 1 and you don't know what it's about, you don't have no idea what it's about.
Yeah.
And then all of this stuff starts happening. You're like, what are you? Nah, bro.
Yeah. You know, I just think because in season 1, after you watch season 3, then all the hoo-ha in season 1, it's you're halfway through the program before they tell you, oh, this is what's happening. You don't know.
Yeah, you've ruined it. Ruined it, bro.
Yeah. Whereas if you kind of like, that's a bit spoiled by default.
Fair enough.
And that bit at the beginning, because it has you second guessing yourself.
Yeah.
And but none of that 3's bad. But 1 was so good, and 2 was even as good.
Right. So Capture as well. Invincible, obviously. Paradise is finished now. And what else was there? I'm still watching Abbott's Elementary. I find that has gotten less good now.
I haven't watched any of the last seasons so.
Yeah, this one was season 5. Oh yeah, and The Boys. And The Boys is good, man. It's still good. That's about it. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. That's what it is.
Big Wahala.
Okay, so I've only been back obviously a few days, but I went to watch a film yesterday called Mother Mary, which has got Michaela Coel and Anne Hathaway. It's an A24 film. Have you heard about it? Have you heard anything about it?
Yeah, but I don't actually know about it because I know it's a bit in the clouds there. But
it's a weird one, but it's a good film still.
Yeah, I can tell it's weird.
It's weird, but I still enjoyed the film. It's just me and some next girl in the cinema, boy. Oh, there's 2 of us. Because I didn't even know it existed. I was gonna watch that and watch Michael, but then my wife said she wants to watch Michael together, so I said, all right, cool, I'll just watch this. So I went to go watch it. It's, as I said, it's literally majority of the film is just about 2 characters basically, but acting is quite good. Just the discussion is good. Michaela Coel's, I know, still confused the hell out of me. Her nose, because I'm used to the spread one, and now obviously she don't have that no more.
Has she changed her nose?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
You didn't know?
No, I don't look at her hard enough to
yeah, it just looks weird because obviously I know from the chewing gum, and then when she was fully, she did a Michael. Excuse the pun.
Oh, what a shame, man. And people saw her as like supremely beautiful.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that she felt that herself. Maybe.
It's such a, what's wrong with these people, man?
But anyway, yeah. So I watched that. TV show wise, I think I mentioned one of these shows before, but I think people might need to try and watch it. It's on Apple TV. It's got Kerry Washington in it. I forgot what I called it. It is called
The Three Women.
Yeah, it is called Imperfect Women. Check that out. That's almost near the end. That's quite good. Good show actually. It's one of those shows where you think everyone's you don't like everyone. Basically, you watch the program like no character you like. Oh, I like this character. So it's one of those programs. So if you get a chance to watch that. Did I ever tell you guys to watch that film about the guy that robs his neighbors?
No.
Okay. That's another Apple TV show. I forget what it's called. One show. Sorry, I watch so much shows now. He robs neighbors. It is called.
See. Jeez.
Your Friends and Neighbors. Check that out.
Your Friends and Neighbors.
Yeah, that's also quite good. That's on the 2nd season now. So if you got a chance, check that out. That's not too bad to watch. There's another thing that I'm watching on Max Television as well, which is a French program actually. But again, I can't remember the name of that. Sorry. I just I continue watching. I just picked them up and watched them. But yeah, that's another decent one to watch as well. I forgot what it's about. Some girl that's working in a hotel. I've only watched the first 2 or 3 episodes, but I'm going to continue watching it. So that's all right. There's another. If anyone that used to watch the program about the same woman from actually Imperfect Women's in it. It's the one where one that was based on the book about the women that are
Handmaid's
Tale, yeah.
The Testaments
is out now. So there's like a different version following one of the girls in the actual TV show and book. So you get a chance. I've started watching the first couple of episodes of that. So if you liked Handmaid's Tale, that's another extension of that. So you can check that out too. There's probably not loads more stuff that I'm supposed to promote, but I can't remember. So that's it anyway.
All right then. Okay, I am Stavros Boss. You can catch me at Stavros Boss on most socials. I got no Stavros says. I got no recommendations. I just want to wish peace and blessings to all of you. And don't be like me in Africa. Tip. Today I even tipped. I had to buy something just to tip because again I don't work with cash.
Daredevil. There you go.
Okay, yeah, I need to watch that. Yeah.
Daredevil's very good.
Yes,
very, very good.
Is that season finished now?
No. I think there might be one more still.
Yeah.
Well, for you to not even know, then
there's 8 episodes, and I think it was 7 this week.
All right, I'll need to watch it from the Netflix days, man, and go way back into time. All right, so thank you very much for listening to the Eloquently Saying Nothing podcast. Thank you for listening to our holidays, stories, and what not. Big up these guys that held the fort down as us guys travelled through Africa.
Yeah.
Apparently Megan Thee Stallion's back on the market.
Who was she with?
Klay Thompson.
Who's that?
Basketball player.
Okay. She's a good meat, man. Bad reputation, but good meat. Alright, yeah, on that note, go forth, prosper, and live the good life.
And remember, if you ain't saying nothing, say it well.
It's like for life. This ain't soft. I heard you don't like that soft. That's soft.
It's kind of
Speak up, man. We can hear you.
You can't hear me.
Now I can. Yeah, that's why when you take off the headphones, you realize.
Okay. I was saying, do you feel like the blow up on the piano will simmer down a bit?
A little bit. They were playing it in Egypt, but that's why I realized I haven't been listening to music in a while. Because people are going crazy and I didn't know what songs.
Crazy over what?
I'm a piano song.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents and other small insects, welcome to the ESN podcast.
Because the music is loud, isn't it?